Okay, and we are live. Just put a 1 in the chat if we can. Hey, Juicy Skittles. Hey, Juicy Skittles. Good to have you. Lazy Day is here. I adore your channel. I just had too many memberships because they felt bad. I didn't pay for all of them. Sad I felt that way, but I did. When I can afford more, I'll join again. Yeah, no problem, Lazy Day. Don't feel pressured. I mean, it's for those who can, you know. I mean, I know a lot of us, we share the same audience pretty much. And, you know, there's only so much to go around. And choices, you know, sometimes we have to make some choices. As a viewer who may want to support their favorite channels, you know, we have to make a choice. So don't worry, Lazy Day. I understand. The economy is difficult for most. Okay. So, but thanks for stopping by, and thank you so much for the super chat. It's much appreciated, and the support, whatever support you do provide. Yeah. Kate H is in the house, Juicy Skittles, and of course Michelle, my long-suffering moderator. My long-suffering moderator who tries to keep me out of trouble. Kate and Juicy Skittles, great to have you along too. So, yeah, you all voted. I probably should have put that community post to members only like I usually do. That was a mistake on my part. But, you know, we make mistakes. We make a lot of mistakes. And, yeah. But anyways, the consensus was I do kind of a compilation like last Thursday's chat. You know, a compilation of the latest tea. Okay, so let's start with the two that are not in the title that are somewhat newsworthy. But before we get into that, hey, Kim. Oh, okay, no problem. Thank you for stopping by, then. No problem. Okay, so for one thing, for those of this is a members only chat. It is the weekly. We usually hold it at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Today we're a little bit late. Short story long. I caved because the fold-up chair was just getting too much for my back and my hips. And I found a chair that was $200 on Amazon without hesitation. I bought it. I should have held off and waited until I had at least, you know, 400 or 500 Canadian and bought it from a local furniture store. Because at least those who deliver from the furniture store, they assemble and install your furniture for you. And I should have done it that way. How priceless it is, because I can't assemble the damn thing. I tried, I can't. So I'm trying to find somebody who can refer me to a handyman locally, somebody who can assemble the thing, for somebody I can hire to be trustworthy. Don't want to go on Kijiji because too many weirdos, you know. Hey Patricia, glad to have you. Firefly, great to have you along as well. Yeah, so that's why we're a little bit late this afternoon. I tried to make arrangements with the company of the chair that I can just send it back and get my money back, but to no avail. So I'm stuck with mess of chair parts and boxes and out $200 for a chair I can't use because I can't assemble it. Yeah, it is a pain. It is a pain. I wish I had a husband. But I don't. But I don't. But yeah, that's how it goes. So anyways, enough about that. That's just an explanation as to why we're late today. But usually it's at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard. Every Thursday is the public stream members only chat. Feel free to join if you can or if you feel inclined to. Have you have a Home Depot? They offer third-party people who can assemble or fix. Oh, I didn't know that, Juicy Skittles. I did not know that. Hey, La Mera Magrosa. Hey, La Mera Magrosa. Good to see you. Yeah. So, yeah. I think I'll remember that next time, Juicy Skittles, though. Yeah. So do local furniture stores around here. Usually the guys that deliver, they also do the assembly and the installation. Like when my ex and I got the bed that I have, they put the bed together. They moved everything into the bedroom, put the bed together. The two dudes put the bed together in under 15 minutes, and haven't had a complaint. So yeah. So anyways, that's that. Yeah. So anyways, that's that. For those who wish to join the channel and cannot find the join button, you can get the link here. It's $1.99 per month, and that gives you access. Oh, thank you, Lacey D again. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the super chat again. Much appreciated. Okay, much appreciated. So anyways, for those who wish to join and can't find the join button, here is a link to join the channel. For those who wish to join PayPal, here we go. Not join PayPal, for a one-time donation, I mean. Rest assured, I keep all your information confidential. I am not in the habit of doxing people. And also, YouTube does not take its cut, so yeah, but rest assured, your information remains confidential. I also have merch. I also have merch. Come and go and check my merch out. There we go. And our Discord server. Okay. As well, I have a second channel for those who don't know. Brand new second channel. There are 3 videos up. The whole channel is experimental in nature with comedy and story time. Fun edits. It's called Fedora Social Experiment. So if you haven't already checked it out, consider subscribing and check it out. It is a Hater Nation free zone over there, and that's how I keep all original content. And I plan to have a sorry ladies off to paint the wall molding before it gets too late here. Hugs to everyone. Good night. Just wanted to, oh, thank you so much, Lazy Day. I appreciate you too. And yeah, thank you for stopping by. Oh yes, Juicy Skittles, you're right. Hit the thumbs up. It's a free way to show some love, show support for the Mad Hatter here. Enough likes will keep her out of trouble and give Michelle a break. So true, very true. Juicy Skittles, you know me too well. Yes, you know me too well. So anyways, we're going to start with the 2 news stories that were not featured in the title or in the thumbnail. Number 1, that was our friend on program situation, Val. She took to Twitter yesterday, was it, or the day before, saying again pretty much what we all knew because she hadn't uploaded anything to her channel in how many months? But she had said she was done because Chantal was quote unquote triggering her to do God knows what. I don't know. She didn't really specify. Hey, Angry Veteran. Hey, Lil Miss Press. Glad to have you along. Hey, Death Valley. Yeah. Oh, great. We're having a nice turnout. Thank you all for understanding the late hour that we're doing. Thank you all. Yes, but Val pretty much what we knew, she pretty much cemented that on Twitter, that she was pretty much done other than her Patreon and maybe a second channel. I had no idea she had a second channel. Yeah, but the thing is, I suppose her main channel on Program Situation, I guess she couldn't repurpose that, you know. I mean, it's what I would do. If I had decided I was done with certain content, I would certainly repurpose Straight Talk and Fedora Chick. It would still be commentary. I'd just be moving to another realm of commentary. I'm going to have to anyway. Hence the post on my community tab yesterday or the day before, looking for different suggestions, different people, different train wrecks to cover. Yeah, different train wrecks to cover. Yep. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, you remember how Negz calls her Patricia? He pronounces her name. Wow, you remember. So, yeah, so I guess repurposing her channel, it was out of the question for old Val. She's just doing her Patreon content, she says, and all of that. Here's the thing. What is Chantal exactly triggering her to do or not do? And in recent months, I mean, while Val is a regular fixture on Twitter, Chantal hasn't been on Twitter in what, if she ever was? I don't know if Chantal even ever had a Twitter. The point is, she hasn't been on for as long as I've been on. Armchair detective, right, Firefly? You got a train wreck for me? Ah, well, let me know about it. Let me know about it. Do tell. Cynthia Beaumont and Really Mean. I've heard of Cynthia Beaumont, Patricia, but I don't know what she does or what kind of content she does. I'm gonna have to look into that before I can provide commentary on her. But definitely, I will most definitely look into that, Patricia. Definitely. Any old excuse for Valve, right? Dr. Armchair's cousin, the armchair detective. Yes, Dr. Armchair. God. Oh, the channel is called Armchair Detective. Oh, okay, Firefly. Thank you. Yeah, because it was funny because on Chantal's live stream, was it last night or the night before? She gave a new nickname to the concern trolls who go concern trolling over at her place. She called them Dr. Armchair. Chantal always came up with good zingers. I don't know, people just don't get it. Chantal can be pretty funny. I don't know. I think she is. I think Chantal is pretty funny. He spent the last 2 years scamming and using the murder of a pregnant woman and her what? Wow. Oh, wow. I'm definitely going to be looking into that. Thank you so much for the tip, Firefly. I'm definitely going to be looking into that. No. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be going into that. Thank you for the tips. Thank you for the tips, Firefly, and everyone else here. Yes, he's obsessed with that tragic Watts murder. Oh, really, Kate? Well, I'm going to have to look into that. Okay. So, yeah, okay. So the armchair detective, it's called. Okay. All right. Something for me to look at. All right. Thanks. I will definitely look into it. But yeah, Chantal is pretty funny. But that's the thing for Val. Like, if Val's not on YouTube and Chantal is not on Twitter, how the hell is Chantal triggering her these days? I'd love to know. I'd love to know. Oh, that's good to know. That's good to know, Kate. You're welcome. A channel called Truth Justice and a bunch of other channels exposing him. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Firefly, for the tip. Okay. So that's what we're going to do, and that'll be definitely looked into for an upcoming video, whether it's an upload or a stream. Thank you. You see, I do get good ideas from my viewers, from my Mad Hatters, where we're all mad here, and it's a wonderful thing. So that's what we're going to do. Okay. So back to what I was saying. So that's it for Val. No more YouTube except for Patreon and maybe dabble into her second channel. Okay. Something we've already known. Maybe she is leaving the comments. I don't know. Like I said, OPS, Val hasn't put up a video in months already. So it's pretty much just confirming what we already knew. Just thinking about Chantal gets OPS angry. Yeah, I think you're right on that one, Juicy Skittles. Little Miss Priss. Val, not all are bad. My real name. Oh, is it Little Miss Priss? Oh, see, we learn something new every day. We learn something new. Well, it's good to meet you, Val. Well, we'll call you Little Miss Priss. Whatever you prefer. Whatever you prefer. It's embarrassing as he's British. Ah, I see. Okay. I'll definitely take a look. She gives Val a bad rap. She gives Val's a bad rap. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Well, I never believed that any of the Valeries in the world took ownership of her. I never believed that. Yeah. So that's it. That's it. So anyways, that's for OPS. The other one I haven't, that was not in the thumbnail and not in the title. We're back to Ms Hussy. Oh, Ms Hussy. Getting all up in his nervous system because she's a disaster. Okay. I can't do it very well. I can't do the voice very well. He did a stream a couple of days ago where he had an issue with all of us, Peanut, myself, gaining ground, although he didn't, like, as much as he wanted to try to say something about gaining ground, he just couldn't get the words out. And Peanut and myself and Negz. Yeah. It's a disaster. That's right, Michelle. It is. It's a disaster. Yes, to him, I'm the hat lady. I was once the straight talking bag lady in his world. Now I'm just a hat lady. God, I kind of like straight talking bag lady better. God, now I'm hurt. I'll have to figure out a way to go on now. Oh dear. And he's exercising in mom jeans. Yes, Kate, yes. 2 exercise videos, and the second one he put out was supposedly a Zumba video. That wasn't Zumba. From what I saw, that was not Zumba. I know a lot of women who take Zumba classes, and I've seen some Zumba videos. That is not Zumba. I'm sorry. I mean, good that he's getting some exercise, and good that he's, competent enough to do it on camera, I suppose. Good that he's competent enough to do it on camera. I will never knock anybody for that. But, Richard Simmons, move over, Richard Simmons. Sweating to the oldies. He called it Zombo. Oh, is that what he called it, Lamera? He's starting a PayPal for the Apple laptop. Yeah, I'm getting to that, Patricia. Thank you for reminding me, actually, Patricia. Yeah, thank you for reminding me. I make everyone's mouth water. Chub rub. I should call him Wigman, Death Valley. You moved up in his world and you're upset about it. Yeah, I know. I'm so upset. I love the song Valerie from Amy Winehouse. I never heard that song, Lamera. Never heard that song. Go fund me at Patricia. It's up to 305. Oh my God, really? Oh my God. Like, what was it last night? Belinda had said, I think it was in Negz's chat, Belinda had said that her and Peanut and added myself, because we've got old technology that barely works half the time, that the 3 of us should start GoFundMes to get new equipment, to get new computers and get new equipment. Okay, I mean, we're not going to do it. Well, I'm not going to speak for Belinda or Peanut, but I'll speak for myself. I'm not going to do it. If I were to set up a GoFundMe, it would be for something like urgent, like to pay for medication, like if I were really sick and I needed to pay for medication, it would be something like that. That's what I would do a GoFundMe for, But not to buy a new computer. No. Won't do that. Yes, oh my God, you ain't Stevie Winwood. And Stevie Winwood. Yeah, probably more by now at Michelle R. Death, really. Death, really. He's so G. Wow, Patricia, 305. Now, here's the thing. I have an iMac. I have an Apple iMac. It's over 10 years old. And I'm glad for the length of time, the use I got out of it. I had to replace the hard drive once in it. It's probably due for another hard drive replacement. But, I mean, my next computer, what I'm probably going to be getting is something I've been hearing a lot of tech people talk about, which is called Hackintosh, which you could get built. You could get it built or customized for you. You have to find the right people. It's not like shops are advertising it. So you kind of have to find the right people to do it. That's the catch. And the right people with the right know-how. But a Hackintosh, for those of you who have never heard of that, that's basically a PC that has PC parts. But instead of operating Windows, it operates the Mac OS X system. Okay, and that is something, my next computer, when I get money, that's what I'm going to be looking into. Personally, because I despise Windows. I really do. And I really and truly do. But for Hackintosh, from what I hear, you could get it for half the price. And if he can handle Windows or even dealing with a Google Chromebook, and that's something I'm considering as well, Google Chromebook. Simply because that's how much I despise Windows. I would even go down to a Google Chromebook. Yeah, what a voice. Let me hear McGross to start some merch. Go fund yourself t-shirts. I have a merch store, Death Valley. But it's an idea. It's an idea to add to the collection. But I do have a merch store. Yeah, the link is in the description box below. We'll post it later when we rattle the can. But I do have a merch. Hey, Belinda. Yes, we're going to start GoFundMes, Belinda. We're going to start GoFundMes. We're going to start a GoFundMe. like Ken, to buy ourselves new computers. You, me, and Peanut. You, me, and Peanut. We're going to upgrade our potatoes through GoFundMe's. Kidding. Each of us is going to do what we see fit. Kidding. I don't like Windows either, Kate. I don't. As of this moment, Ken Chukachian, aka Miss Hussy's GoFund, is $840. He's raised $840, Lamera, and his goal is $1,900. Wow. Oh my gosh. That's what my kid has. Like I said, a Chromebook. Really, the Miss Priss. Hey, Belinda, I hope your knee is doing better. Yeah, I forgot to ask. I hope your knee is doing better. Yeah. Yeah. You don't like Windows, unsubscribe. That's right, I don't like Windows. This is a non-Windows environment. Kidding. Hey, Terry. You're kidding me, Terry. $500? Wow. $500, Terry. Yeah, it's okay. I'll probably go live later. Oh, right on, Belinda. Right on. Anybody who, I think those of you in the chat, you're no stranger to Belinda, Hater Nation News Network. You all know about her channel. She is funny. And if you don't, what are you waiting for? You should check her out. And she's your only source for real news. Hell, even my news is fake here. Even my news is fake. All up and down the nervous system. You said it, Michelle. You said it, Michelle. I can't do his voice very well. I can't do it very well. That's okay. We can't all be good at everything. Yeah. If he doesn't buy a computer, he's canceled. I love him, but damn, LMAO. Yeah, I hear you, Belinda. I hear you. No, I hear you. All up in the nervous system. But yeah, but like I said, those are the possibilities. If you really can't handle Windows, if you really can't, the cheap lower end possibility is a Chromebook. I think you can do YouTube just fine from a Chromebook. There are a lot of people who make YouTube videos from their phones. They edit from their phones, or they edit from their tablets. You know what I mean? So I think he's asking for a bit much. Personally, but like I said, personally, if I were doing a GoFundMe, like I said, it would be something urgent, like I'm about to lose the apartment and I need a new apartment like tomorrow, or I just got prescribed some very expensive medication not covered by my provincial plan, and it would be for that. If I were to ever do a GoFundMe, it would be for urgent things like that. Yeah. He has a tablet. Yeah, I've seen it, Terry. I've seen the tablet. Well, let's be honest. It's easy to buy something, show a receipt, then return it. So there you go. There is that too, Death Valley. There is that too. My child volume, my phone down. Oh, no, Juicy. No. Can you hear now, Juicy? Chantal uploaded, Michelle? We'll check that out later. I had the breast cancer. Hang on. I had the breast cancer and didn't even do a GoFundMe. I can't ask for money like others can. I understand that, and a lot of people are like that. A lot of people are not comfortable about that. And some can argue that is a strength of character, Death true, but the quality doesn't improve. But if the quality doesn't improve, Healthcare flex. Yeah, exactly. Healthcare flex. I have bought a Chromebooks for my kid when she went to college, paid $3.99. Yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, for here in Canadian dollars and things, for those in Canada like Michelle, she's Canadian, things are more expensive around here. Things are a little more expensive around here. Yeah, I'll probably go live at about, okay, right on, Belinda. Cool. Right on. He says he's tired of using his cell phone. I can get the frustration because I have issues with fine motor skills, so that's why I can't use a cell phone to edit videos. But others seem to manage just fine, and not everybody is strapped with the issues of fine motor skills. Yeah, they just fine. I don't know if he has an issue with fine motor skills. It's not for me to ask. But I think he's asking for a bit, personally, I think he's asking for a bit much. And what ends up happening is, I find with YouTubers starting GoFundMes, it usually never ends well. And from my observation, it never ends well. Yeah, everything costs more in Canada, Lil Miss Press. The only thing that's cheaper in Canada than in the United States is prescription drugs. That's the only thing that's cheaper in Canada than in the US. But otherwise, pretty much everything else is more expensive in Canada. Yeah. Well, right on, Michelle. There you go. It's cringe. I think that's 1 a.m. here, so I'll be awake. Right on, Kate. That's cool. He's asking for a computer. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Lil Miss Press. He is asking for a computer. But yeah, so that's that. But back to the exercise videos. Like I said, I'm happy he's got the confidence to exercise on camera. But, oh man, that's not Zumba what I saw, like I said. And if he is, good on him, but even if he is doing it for trolling, who cares? As long as one is getting some movement in or doing something positive. I don't think the reason behind it really matters, but the thing I have an issue with is because he makes fun of others who do, and we know which others. But anyway, that's it. Yeah, gotta love pharmaceuticals, exactly. One person, yeah, I saw that, La Mera, $500. Good God, what was the highest donation I ever got in a super chat? $50? And I'm always grateful to get that kind of donation, always grateful. But I never expected either. And I think there are too many people out there who do actually expect it. Yeah. D. Higgins? Oh, I've heard of Ms. D. Higgins. Ken, if your reading is leave Fedora alone. Thank you, Belinda. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you, Belinda. I appreciate that. We're good. It's all good. It's all good here. Like I said, I may have found it weird and cringy, the exercise video, but on the other side, I'm glad he has the confidence to do it. Next time, little teeny advice. Don't wear jeans to do a workout. Wear some sweats. Put a pair of shorts on. Put something loose and fitting and comfortable, Exactly. D. Higgins give a lot to many. Oh, she never gave me nothing. And you know what, Patricia? I don't want anything from somebody like D. Higgins. I don't want anything from someone like D. Higgins. Trust me. I don't. God, I think it's crazy easy money. Tushy Galore, hey. Glad you're stopping by, Tushy Galore. So that's the end of Ms. Hussy, the catch-up news on Ms. Hussy. Next, nikocadoavocado. Oh, God. Oh, how to solve a problem. That deserves its own video sometime, but we'll gloss over it for now because I am working on a Nikocado versus Amberlynn Reid video to do a comparison of the two. Because it's odd. This is he did a video recently, although this time he didn't go shopping. It didn't involve shopping carts or scooters. He was at his table, mimicking Amberlynn. Well, he's got his usual, ordered everything on the menu from Taco Bell, his 10,000 calories worth of fast food, right in front of him. And he is mimicking Amberlynn Reid again. Oh, God. If there's one thing I'll say about Nikocado, he is the closest to her. I mean, in resemblance of style as a YouTuber. I'm just saying resemblance of style, somewhat personality when you think about it. And that's why that's why I was interested in doing a Amberlynn Reid versus a Nikocado video. But, you know, Nikocado is closest to her in personality. And I think we could, and apparently Amberlynn thought he was a friend. And here's the thing, if we learn from Nikocado's past, Nikocado has trouble keeping friends because in no time, in the name of trolling or his channel, he will throw them under the bus. Okay, just ask people, just ask certain people, ask Stephanie Sue, ask Zach Choi ASMR, and yeah, even Trisha Paytas to some degree, although I think he went to the school of trolling run by Trisha Paytas herself. But I find it interesting he is mocking her, mimicking her, and so I put up a poll, and I'm wondering why. Is this Nikocado's new way? Is this shtick? Because if anybody's familiar with Nikocado, when a shtick runs out, okay, like it's no longer fun or no longer interesting to his audience, he's going to find another shtick. I'm wondering if this is a new shtick to replace the fights that he had, the so-called fights that he has with Orlin on screen. You know how he does his battling Bickerson's thing with Orlin, and I think this is now he's moving on to a new shtick. Let me see what you're all saying. You cannot watch him, Patricia. You cannot watch him. D. Higgins bankrolls Hater Nation. Sure sounds like a Death Valley. So his wiener can swing around. Yay, Tushy galore. Sure does, Death. Fedora Protection Squad. Thank you. Belinda and Michelle, thank you. I don't know how he does it. This shit's going to catch up with all them mukbangers. Yeah, and it will. And it eventually will, Miss Chris. Okay, because Nikocado's mukbangs are not exactly the picture of health food. Nope. They're in on it together. Is that what you think, Belinda? It is a theory that I've been hearing that maybe the two of them are doing, the two of them are working behind the scenes together. Although, yeah, it's a possibility, but I don't know. And he's done this before. With Stephanie Sue, for instance, he kept saying he had some dirt on her. He had some dirt on her. He didn't. And then there was the Trisha Paytas when she supposedly ghosted him. He waited a few years later to talk about that. And that got all the drama channels in a spin. 2 years ago, I think that was. And it turned out that Nikocado's receipts were not, let's put it this way, more the Cali style of receipts. You know what I mean? Yes, Death Valley, do spill the tea. Yes. Thank you so much, Belinda. Thank you, Michelle. Much appreciated. All that food, ew. Yeah, I know, Kate. It makes my arteries harden, too. She's gained a ton of weight. Yeah. I could tell you a lot about Nikocado. I know someone who's very tight with his husband, Orlin, so ask away. Oh, you do have the tea, Death Valley. You do have the tea. Must be sitting nice. Nice to sit and gorge 4 fans, views, and money. Yeah. Yeah, I'm in the wrong business. I've always said that I'm in the wrong business. Hell, even my second channel, Fedora Social Experiment, is in the wrong business. I probably should have turned Fedora Social Experiment into a mukbang channel. There. I probably should have turned it into a mukbang channel. There. ALR wasn't aware with it. I don't think so either. I mean, I've heard the theory that Belinda just brought up that they're in it together, and others have said this. The reason why I'm hesitant to believe that is because when she did her video, she looked genuinely hurt. I don't know. I mean, kind of like the same look that I get when I feel, when a friend or someone who I thought was a good friend lets me down in a big way. So I can kind of relate to that. I can relate to that experience. But I guess we'll find out soon, or maybe it's nothing. Remember how Nikocado pulled the Veronica Wang, that whole Veronica Wang? You know? I mean, a year and a half later, he'll still pop up showing some obsession for Veronica Wang. She did a reaction to him not a while back, and she said right on camera that she's kind of scared of him. Veronica, she's kind of scared of him. Yeah. Death, is he as crazy as he seems? Is Orlin yeah, they are married legally, Kate. Yeah, they are. Yeah, Death, he doesn't interest me. I think he's just a spaz, Death. Yeah. Yeah, I think he's more duplicitous than that, Miss Priss. I think he's more duplicitous. Yeah, they got married in Florida, Death Valley. Yep. Yes, you should have. Amber is a lie, yeah, it's a lie, it's a lie. So is Nikocado, though. So is Nikocado. They're both, so is he. Lil Miss Priss, he's actually very smart, plays the spaz very well, though. Yeah, this is why I use the word duplicitous for Nikocado. He is quite duplicitous. He is, what I can't even find, almost Machiavellian. I'm really the Machiavelli of YouTube almost. Oh, this is one that can pull a bait and switch at a moment's notice. This is a guy who's a millionaire on paper just from eating fast food on camera. Okay? He is a millionaire on paper. If anybody Googles him and looks him up, like what is Nikocadoavocado worth, or what is his real name, Nicholas Perry, what is he worth? He's a millionaire on paper. Fedora, don't get too loud. The popo will come knocking. I gotta remember the popo. Yes, the popo. A lot of lies. A lot of lies. No, not that. He's very calm and calculated. Brain is always ticking. It's all smoke and mirrors and purely for financial gain. Yeah, I'm with you on that, Death Valley. I'm right with you, Death Valley. But I don't know if he acts that way offline. I don't know. And Michelle with the police cars. With the police cars. New word of the week. Po-po. Those Mounties. He and Orlin are saving up money going to buy some land. Really, Death Valley? God, that wouldn't surprise me. That wouldn't surprise me. But at the rate he keeps spending the money on it, I mean, I suppose all the restaurants he buys the food from for his mukbangs, I suppose he can deduct it on his taxes. But even then, I laugh every time I think about getting hauled off to the pokey. I have a funny story of when I was hauled to the pokey too. That happened 25 years ago. There's a video on my channel about it, so I'm not going to talk about it now. But I can link that video in the pinned comment below once we're done, if you're all interested. Yeah, so sad, but he probably won't enjoy it without health consequences. Yeah, there is that too, Lil Miss Priss. There is that. Okay, Death figured. No, he's very polite, very astute. I bet you he is off camera, especially when dealing with people that he needs, And I'm not talking about Orlin either, but I mean business people. I'm pretty sure. Last question. He's almost 30. Kate, he's around, he's in his late 28, 29, I think. Must be nice. Yes, nice work. Like I said, both my channels, I missed my calling. I should have turned Fedora Social Experiment into a mukbang channel, but no. No, we're going to do comedy over there. We're doing comedy. We're doing experiments with story times over there. It's going to be a Hater Nation free zone over at my second channel. It's going to be a Hater Nation free zone. Must be nice. Fed, yes, I do want to hear your jail story. Yeah, I'll link that video in the pinned comment below, Lil Miss Priss. Not a problem. It was 25 years ago. It was another life ago. I had a bad boy for a partner, to put it mildly. A very bad boy for a life partner, to put it mildly. I did not exercise good judgment. I was also, and I was also taking a lot of dope at the time, which further impedes one's judgment. I've been 21 years sober now. 21 years. And I have been a law-abiding citizen ever since. I ended up working as a public servant for my province even before I retired. So, yeah, I did. Think you need a table dance channel? Really? Sorry, I thought he was 40. My eyes. Really, Kate? Bad boys are the best. Oh, not this one, Kate. No, not this one. Trust me. Trust me, this one was a complete loser. Oh, my God, Michelle. Oh, my God, Michelle. Thank you. That is really generous of you. Oh, God, that's really generous of you. You didn't have to. Oh, my God. Thank you so much. Oh, wow. Thank you so much. Wow. Oh, my God, I'm speechless. Rendered speechless again. Oh, God. Oh, thank you. Oh, my God. Oh, wow. That is really generous. Much appreciated. Yeah, my continued bail fund. Computer bail fund. My continued bail fund. Oh, thank you. You didn't have to, though. I don't want you to go broke. Because I don't want you to go broke either, you know? But thank you. Thank you. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. Hussy will be so pissed. Yeah, but Belinda, since he, yeah, he'll be pissed. He'll be pissed. But you know what? You know what, Miss Hussy? I don't know if you're watching. I know you can't chat because this is a members only chat. It's what I do every Thursday afternoon. It's nothing personal. It's what I do it's what I offer my channel members every Thursday afternoon. But oh, God. Oh, my God. Thank you so much. Thank you. Don't get in trouble. True. Bet can see still. Oh, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, when I saw some of his some of the stuff he says about me, it's evident to me that he does watch my stuff. He does what I don't care. My videos are there to be viewed. My videos are there to be watched. Okay, the more you watch my videos, it's a free way to help a girl out too. You know, I don't. It's just like be honest about it. You know, just come right out and say you watch my channel. But you watch my channel. I don't know. I'll probably thank you for it, and I'll probably thank you for it. Just come by it honestly. You know, that's all I ask. Get all up in my nervous system because she's such a disaster. That's what he says. But yeah, he says that about me too. Ken could buy at least 8 or 9 fake Gucci hats. I think there's an area, if I recall, I've been to New York City, I've been to Manhattan, and this was many, many years ago. It was my high school graduation trip. And there was a place in Chinatown that there were sidewalk vendors that sold Gucci knockoffs, Ralph Lauren knockoffs. It was like the knockoff capital of North America. I think it was, it was in the Chinatown. Watch me, biatches. Don't be like them, Kim. Thank you, everyone. She really deserves it. Oh, thank you, Michelle. I appreciate you. Michelle and Kate are big supporters of us Fix-It Queens. Yes, Belinda and I are the Fix-It fuckers. That's the term we coined. See, Belinda, for those of you who don't know, Belinda before Christmas was on panel with me here. She came on panel. We had a nice 4-hour stream. We giggled at Charlie Gold and DC Media Girl and reacted to them talking about porn stars, which they couldn't even make interesting. We were laughing. Yeah, Belinda and I, we call ourselves the Fix-It fuckers. Yeah, exactly. Ron wears off on you. Negz and I go way back. Negz and I go way back. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I still have the stream up with Belinda and I can add that to the pinned comment below too. I can add that if you want to see it. It was 4 hours of fun. Belinda, we got to have you back up here one day. We got to have you back up here. We have a place like that over here in downtown Los Angeles. Really, Lamera? Ah, yeah. Not too proud to carry fake. I'm perfectly fine with carrying fake myself. I've carried knockoffs too, like my purses, my handbags. I've carried knockoffs too. The shell with the bullhorn. It wouldn't let me say the F word. Oh no, Belinda oh, the Google mods at it again. The Google mods at it again. Yeah, I wonder if Negz is watching. Negz, if you're watching, can you say hello to Lamera Magrosa for me? Make her a happy woman. Because if you make Lamera a happy woman, you'll make me a happy woman. See how that works? I did. Yeah, the C word on Twitter that kept getting me into trouble. The see you next Tuesday that kept getting me in trouble on Twitter. Lamera Magrosa gonna be a horn toad. Really hate her. That gets on. The Google mods are mean. Negz is a channel member. At least the last I checked, he was. I have to check. I may not be up to date on who all my channel members are now, or who's left. But as far as I know, he's still a member. He's been a member since I set up this. Since I set up channel members, he was one of the first. You, Michelle, you were the first member. Straubs was the second member. Negz came shortly afterwards. It's stopping you from typing. The YT is stopping you from typing? Really, Kate? I'm on the StreamYard chat. It's stopping you from typing. Ah, crap. YouTube modified things. Negz, no, he does not have a wrench. Negz does not have a wrench. No. Yeah. Okay. Alrighty. So we've already covered Nikocado and Amberlynn. That news. Next, Foodie Beauty and the OnlyFans. Oh, good God, the gift to Hater Nation that never seems to quit giving, unfortunately. And Chantal feeling compelled to refund that money. And the first question that came to mind is, I don't know if these fools who are demanding the refund, did they not realize that OnlyFans takes a 20% cut? That's from all memberships or any extras sold. Okay, they take a 20, like YouTube takes 30% off super chats and channel memberships. OnlyFans takes 20%. And that's one thing I don't know if they took into account. And it also reminds me, any of you remember not that long ago, Bella Thorne, the actress? She had an OnlyFans. And she charged about $200 for some nudes. And it turned out the nudes were not, she wasn't completely nude or something. She wasn't completely nude, even though she was advertising she was selling the nudes for $200. And they were not really nudes. And it caused a whole spiel on OnlyFans. OnlyFans changed their terms of service. OnlyFans decided to now put a cap on what you can charge for these extras, like these images, for instance. I think they put a $50 cap. And I have to wonder, was Bella Thorne forced into reimbursing everybody? Because here's the thing. Bella Thorne and the difference between her and Foodie Beauty in this case, as far as I know, Bella Thorne did promise nudes and she didn't cough up. Chantal did provide content. And as far as I know, it was supposed to be lingerie. She didn't promise actual nudes. I think she just promised lingerie shots, which she did. She provided lingerie shots. And the fact that she's giving it up because she decided that she was not comfortable with it, there were too many trolls. There were a lot of haters paying the monthly subscription just to leak her stuff out for free. I mean, that would be maddening. That would be maddening for anybody. Here Hater Nation goes, moo! Right, Belinda? What money? Chantal, or monthly member, they'd rather blame her. Yeah, it's the monthly membership. She charged him 1 month. She provided the lingerie shots, like she said. But it turns out she may have bitten off more than she can chew on that one. But still, she did provide the content. And then what she did was, because the OnlyFans terms of service says that you cannot cancel your account until the last subscriber cancels their subscription. So what she did was, she didn't know, not knowing what else to do, she said she was going to up the monthly subscription to $50, and she came right out and said she was discouraging new fans. She was planning on leaving. She was discouraging new subscribers. Is it the best way to handle it? I'm not on OnlyFans, so I really don't know. I don't know. But, if she was honest about wanting to deter new subscribers, where's the scam? She came right up front about it. She was upfront about it. And as far as this month, like we said, she did provide content. Why does she need to reimburse everybody? I don't get it. Yeah, Negz is a member. He was on your last readout of the names. Yeah, he is. He is Death Valley, the YT. Oh, Negz is one hot bastard. Negz is cute. I'll agree with you there, Lamara. He is cute. No, he does not. No, he's not a mod here, little Miss Priss. It's not that I'm against him having a ranch. It says he doesn't come here often enough. He doesn't come here often enough. That's all. It's nothing personal. Might as well my language. Oh, Jesus, nope. What money? They rather blame her. Exactly, Michelle. She just loaded a new video a few minutes ago. She ate a whole plate of poutine. Oh dear, Lamera. I wouldn't let Hater Nation tell me what to do. I wouldn't let Hater Nation tell me to do anything. Period. Amen to that, Belinda. Hater Nation News Network. Amen to that, because if Hater Nation tried to dictate what I was doing, okay, I'm saying, you know what? Bye. See you next Tuesday. You're not my mother. You're not my accountant. You're not my doctor. You're not Dr. Armchair. You're none of those things. No, absolutely. I wouldn't let them tell me what to do. The outrageous thing about all this is that she was on it for 3 days only and hardly adept with it before they were jumping on her. Couldn't wait to make videos that she was scamming. Yeah, I know. But she provided content. She provided the lingerie shots. This is not like the Bella Thorne. This is not like the Bella Thorne situation where Bella Thorne promised one thing and didn't deliver. She did. Chantal did deliver. Cheese, curd, fries, and gravy. Yeah, that's what a poutine is. It started out here in La Belle Province where I live. This delicacy poutine, it started out where I live. Yeah. Straight talking Fedora chick. This is what Noodlehead was referring to in her last comment. FB was just loaded up a new video a few minutes ago. She ate a whole plate. Yeah. Oh dear. Snap. Don't put on. Okay. Okay, there it is. If she made videos every day, they'd be pissed about that too. Yeah, absolutely true, Belinda. She can't win. She can't win, Belinda. And don't sub on her page. Yeah, she outright said, don't sub. I'm leaving. Don't sub. It was. I think that's. You can't get any more straightforward than that. They couldn't wait to complain. She couldn't figure out how to close it down or do the refunds at first. It was hardly 30 days of waiting for refunds. And that's the thing too. And if Chantal, did she put herself on the hook for the 20% cut that OnlyFans takes? And I'm pretty sure that OnlyFans keeps their cut. Okay, they're not going to refund it. I'm pretty sure they keep it. Negz is cute, but his voice and humor are what makes him appealing. Yeah, I'm with you there, Tushy Galore. Yeah, I'm with you there. Kate, for real, Miss Priss. Damn, Kate. She said she was eating healthier. She's a food addict. What are you gonna do? It's like any addiction. It's up to her and her only, right? You know, it's up to her and her only. You know, no amount of hate is going to get her to change. Is going to force her into a change, right? So, yeah, it's the same thing. Wow. So her diet didn't last long. That's how it is, little Press. Miss Press. I don't know if you know anybody who had an addiction, and you don't have to disclose. That's your private thing. But as somebody, I am a recovering addict of 21 years. I'm 21 years into recovery. And if there's one thing I can impart in common with any addict, no matter the substance, whether it's food or booze or drugs, it's the addict themselves. If they're not ready, they're not ready, you know. And sometimes there is a reality that there is no rock bottom and they never are ready. You know, my father was a lifelong alcoholic. Okay, he died from his alcoholism. He never stopped drinking. Even after he got sick, after he learned he was in liver failure, still continued drinking. So that happens too. I need to be Chantel's foodie spokesperson. All I'd say is go F yourself. Right on, Belinda. See, and this is why we go to Belinda for real news. This is why we go for real news with Belinda. And anybody who's not subbed to Hater Nation News Network, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Well, she found a way of figuring out for OFs to issue refunds if you block people one by one. So that's what she did. Yeah, I heard that too, Death Valley. Like I said, I'm not on OnlyFans, and I haven't read completely their. I mean, I have heard their rules are even weirder than YouTube's rules. They're even more weird. But I think she had the issue. Plus, she was getting DMs of people requesting her doing things that she wasn't comfortable doing. Yeah. I got blocked in Ms. Mike's Thoughts room last night. You did, Nikocado? Mike's Thoughts room last night for trying to explain that Chantel isn't ripping people up. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. Oh dear. Jesus, you'd think that as you get older, you're ready to do what's right. These people can't go on like this forever. You know what, little Miss Press? I don't know. Complicated, you know, addiction is a complicated animal. It really is. It's a complicated animal. I'm a recovering addict of 8 years. Oh, well, congratulations, little Miss Press. Thank you. Congratulations. That's great. That's great. Belinda, that's exactly what I told Chantel. I said, F them. Right on, Death Valley. Wow, see, I had my rock bottom in jail. Yeah, for a lot of people, it is that way, little Miss Press. It is that way for a lot of people, but for many others, it's not, you know. My father never went to jail except for once, and that had nothing to do with the booze, but more to do with a union protest. He was a union rep. And the government was clamping down and wanted everybody on the picket line arrested. So it was completely different. Yeah, my father was a militant union man as well. She can't win with them. No, she can't. And that's why she should stop trying to please them or stop trying to appease them. She can't win with them. And that's why she must stop trying to appease them. Just do her own thing, you know? Just do your own thing. You go F yourself. You go F yourself. Oh, you could go F yourselves. That's what I would say to the FB naysayers. Right on, Michelle. Right on, Michelle. That's rough in jail. Yeah, I can only imagine trying to detox in jail. I can only imagine. Yeah. Oh, God, Kate, that was my fourth jail stint, 40 days. Oh, wow. The longest I ever spent in jail, little Miss Press, was in a holding cell for a weekend. I was bailed out on the Monday, got acquitted on my court case, no record, and all was well. Yeah, but congratulations, little Miss Press. You done good. It doesn't matter what she does, it would be wrong. True, Kim. Very true. Addiction is one of the most misunderstood illnesses. Very true, Kate. And there are many who still argue that addiction is not an illness, that it's all a question of willpower. And I can tell you it's really not willpower. It's really not. To withdraw in jail must be hell. I don't even want to think about that one, Kate. Thanks, Fedora. I'm going to set up $100 GoFundMe for a good microphone. Right on, Belinda. You go, girl. You go, girl. Right on. Right on. Why not? If Ken can raise $1,900 to get an expensive iMac, Belinda, you should be able to get your microphone. You should be able to get a microphone. It was hell. Oh, I bet it was. I'm not questioning that, little mistress. I'm glad you got through it. Yeah, you can't really expect much help in jail, Kate. You really can't. The picket line is dangerous. We got warned to get ticketed or arrested. And that's what happened with my father years ago, Michelle. That's exactly what happened. I'll do a story time. Yeah, weekend sucks still. Yeah, it's so true. That's so true. Ah, yes, so true. But anyways, that's why, in my opinion, in my own rambling way that I described it, I don't think Chantal should ever have offered any reimbursement. Okay, because OnlyFans didn't dictate that she had to. She did provide content. She did provide content of the lingerie shots. And the fact that OnlyFans, they are going to keep their 20% cut. But they expect her to put for that. So that's the end of that. Here in the UK, get medical help. Well, that's the theory. Same in Canada, Kate. Same in Canada. Did you break in those new area rugs yet? Oh, that's right. Belinda got some new rugs. Yeah, Belinda got some spanking new rugs. Well, enjoy them. Oh, in prison, that is. Oh, okay. Yeah, in Canada, too. Jail in Canada. Try to get some medical help. Good luck with that. That's good luck with that. And last but not least, MFW. Ms Fvcking Wonderful, Katie. We're going to check in on her with her. She did a stream that I missed. She dirty deleted it. But it was one of those that she has shown that, A, if her lawyer told her to stay off YouTube or at least not talk about it on social media, she ain't listening to the lawyer. That's number one. She ain't listening to the lawyer. And secondly, she still doesn't get her own responsibility why she was nailed for the DUI. She still seems to think that someone set her up. She still appears to think that someone set her up with that DUI she got before Christmas. The crying shit. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. Hater Nation News Network, you need to GoFundMe for knee pads. Oh God, knee pads are a must. Knee pads are a must. Fedora, you would know Twatter Jail, remember? Nobody knows the troubles I've seen, Michelle. Twatter Jail. It has hardened me. It has made me learn. It has made me wiser. And it has hardened me. But Mama tried. In the words of Merle Haggard, Mama tried. Hey, that's a good song. That's a good song. Mama Tried by Merle Haggard. Belinda, your new background looks really nice. Belinda does everything well. Yeah, Belinda does everything well. That is one nasty drunk skank. Yeah, isn't she though, Kate? Isn't she? Opiates and Xanax. Trushy galore. Thank you. OCS, methadone, oxy. Oh God, the whole cocktail, eh? Oh man. Okay. So anyway, she deleted her stream, but Negz reacted to it last night, and we're going to take a little. So we're going to take a look at his video from last night. We're not going to watch the whole thing because it is 45 minutes long. I'll see if I can up the speed, but I think in his own reaction, he upped her speed. So if I up the speed of that video, it's going to sound like, but we'll try it. We'll try it. Belinda is bougie now. That's MFW, not Belinda. No, we know, Kate. Belinda, yeah, we know MFW is into what the FMW is into. Alrighty then, so let's get to it. But before we get into the reaction, just once again, we'll shake the rattle can once again. For those who haven't joined the channel, you're considering joining, it's $1.99 per month. If you can't find the join button, here is a link to join. One-time donations to PayPal. Rest assured, I will keep if you choose to go that route, I will keep your information a secret. I'm not in the habit of doxing people. So I will keep all your information confidential. I also have a merch store. Yeah, I have a merch. Yep, got merch. Miss Priss, we ain't worthy. Chipmunks. Chipmunks. Yeah, it would sound like chipmunks, Michelle, exactly. All hail Negz. Yeah. Yeah, thanks. Hater, I still think about it. LOL, yeah, I was a mixing gal. Oh, I think a lot of us were in the old days. I think a lot of us were around here. Sorry, Belinda. Is everything okay? Is everything okay? Yay, Rattle Can. Yeah, because it's Michelle's favorite part of the show. Yes, it's Michelle's favorite part of the show. She would never forgive me if I didn't. Also, as I mentioned, I have a second channel. There are 3 videos up all there. We're experimenting with story times and comedy over there. And certain subjects that are not mentioned on this channel. The channel is called Fedora Social Experiment because hell, life is a social experiment. So is this channel. It is a Hater Nation free zone. I don't do that kind of commentary over there that I do here. It's going to be quite different. Original content. I do plan to do a first live stream at the new channel in March. We're going to be doing a cringe review of retro 70s game shows. Yes, we're going to do, because there was one really, the world's strangest game show contestant. So that will be the first live stream over at the second channel, which will take place sometime in March. So anyways, check it out. Yes. All links are in the description box below. Miss Priss, did you see her change instantly? I was like, whoa. Oh, Lamera, she be very quiet. You are hunting Negz. Oh, somebody's hunting Negz, huh? Somebody is hunting Negz. Ooh. Yeah. You sub to it? Right on, little Miss Priss. Yeah, I saw that, little Miss Priss. Thank you. Much appreciated. You like the makeup video, Kate? La Mara Magrosa smells Negz like weed. Wow. Okay. So anyways, let's go. Alrighty. So we're going to be, since her stream is, like I said, she dirty deleted it. We're going to be watching it off of Negz. And the title of Negz's video is MFW thinks reality and feelings are hard. Well, reality and feelings are hard for many people. I'm not going to argue that. Alrighty. So let me get this. Let me get down to full screen. Let's get it onto full screen. Okay. All right. Ready, steady, go. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to play the whole. Okay.
Yeah. At least I forget that I was puking out of upset stomach all the time too. And I think I puked so much at one point that I burst a vessel in my throat and was like,
oh dear.
It was crazy. It was a crazy period of time. Oh, let's not forget that going to the bathroom so much.
Oh man, here we go.
There was actual blood in it. So yeah, there we go.
Sorry, Negz.
From stress.
Drinking, right? At least when I was drinking, I got away from my problems for those couple hours.
Yep. And you created problems for everybody else.
But isn't that what MFW is all about? Whenever she claims she solved her own problems, or she thinks she solved her own problems, she tends to create them for everybody else. Whether it's her audience, whether it's her channel members, which to me, her charging $24.99 a month is still absolutely ridiculous. Hey folks, if you're looking for actual scams, $24.99 a month for a membership. For what? Pretty much the same thing she does publicly, mowing the lawn or threatening to dox people or screaming at everybody. All right, but that's what she does.
I don't even have that anymore.
Oh, fucking way. Cry me a river.
She still doesn't understand why, apparently, in order to drive while she is still waiting for her court date, I forget what the insurance is called. She had to go on a special insurance, which is quite costly. My American viewers, you would know that better than I would, because I'm in Canada, as you know. And that kind of thing runs from province to province here in Canada. But apparently she had to get a special insurance for while she's waiting for the court date, and it's pretty costly. And she blames everybody else for that and doesn't understand why she's got to pay so much for that license.
Being sober is being sober. Being sober is not just not drinking for a couple days. Being sober is never drinking.
That's true. That's true. And there is also such a thing as called a dry drunk, whereas you simply quit drinking. Like in her case, it's drinking. You simply quit, but the problems that caused you to drink in the first place are still there.
You're not sober because you're not trying. It's like you want credit for something that you're not doing.
No, and that's the other thing. I'm not entirely sure that she quit drinking either, because somebody who drinks as much as she has, especially post weight loss surgery, which I'm surprised she's still standing, like I said, especially considering the weight loss surgery. There are people in my chat, I believe, who had the surgery. They can tell you all about that if they're so inclined to, if they wish to. They can tell you all about that if they want. But she's the very fact that she is still standing, but I've seen the DTs happen. I saw it happen with my father when he was in the hospital for the first time for his liver disease. The DTs were not a pretty thing, and my brother told me all about it, in glowing detail. And I don't know. I mean, just to say that this kind of requires, especially somebody who's as deep as she is, it would likely, I don't know her personally. Maybe she can give it up and she's fine, and give it up cold turkey and she's fine. Maybe she can. But I'm not so sure for her.
God. Treasure trophy, kid. Thanks for playing soccer this year.
I think this is what happens. So when you're used to self-medicating for so long.
Oh, God. Give us a lesson on addiction.
You're in reality, but you also have an escape, okay?
No.
What?
No, you're not in reality.
What escape would that be? I mean, yeah, relapse could be part of somebody's recovery journey. But the way Katie goes about it, because one of the things about recovery is you've got to own your shit, basically. You've got to take responsibility for your own actions. The very fact that she has not taken any responsibility for the DUI, okay, the fact that she's driving drunk, the consequences that can occur, like if she hadn't have gotten caught, something tragic, far more tragic could have happened. I don't think she grasps that. I'm going to come back to you in the chat right now. Oh, I got a new channel member. Hang on. Who's here? Got a new channel member. Sorry if I didn't get to you right away. It's because when I'm on another screen, I can't see the chat. Who just joined? Niki Moose. Welcome back. Niki Moose, welcome back. Thank you for rejoining. Welcome back. Alcohol withdrawal continue. Yeah, exactly, Belinda. It can. And it nearly killed my father at the time when he was in the hospital. It did. And he was in he was in a safe environment. He was in a hospital, okay, surrounded by nurses and doctors, okay? And he still got really, really sick. He still got very sick. Yeah, Xanax, withdrawal of any substance can kill. Yeah, it can. It can, Michelle. Absolutely. Yes. Thank you for showing the emojis, everybody. Thank you. Those are the cool emojis you get when you join the channel. You get access to the cool emojis. You can use them in the comments section as well. Yeah, welcome back, Nietzsche. Glad to have you back. Oh, yeah, hater. You watch, she will not drive. Alcohol withdrawal. That would explain the wonky eyebrow she draws on Kate. Yeah, I used to be Trailer Park Barbie. I've known Ron since his beginnings. Okay. You were Trailer Park Barbie? I didn't know that, little Miss Press. Oh, I learned something new every day. Well, you're welcome here. You know that. You're welcome here. She would have the DTs. In her case, yeah. And Kate, Kate, you know a little something about this too, so you're probably better equipped to talk about it than I am even. I can only speak about what I observed with my father. That's all I can speak to. She was beyond evil to Negz. Exactly true, Kate. Exactly. You do, Kate, in Ohio and in Kentucky. That chick will not drive. Watch, she'll have a job to have an excuse to drive. Well, she already did use that as an excuse to get her license back, little Miss Priss. She claimed that she had a job. I'm so glad Negz came to Hater Nations. I love that feller. Yeah, we love him here. I love him here too. He's been a friend for over a year and a half now. Yeah, I love him too. Poor Negz. Yeah, I know what he went through is beyond. She's the only pop on UIT dog, rough and vile. I think she's getting too skinny in the face. Yeah, but she's got all She was trying to get skin removal surgery because she's got all that saggy skin in her midsection, which is common for somebody who loses a lot of weight, especially quickly, as somebody who would have weight loss surgery. You know what I'm saying? But she can't because of all the alcohol. And at least that's what I'm guessing. She worked in a bar. She did once upon a time, but she doesn't have a license to work. Apparently in the state of Indiana, you have to have a license to work in a bar. You didn't in this province. In my province here in Quebec, Canada, you didn't need a license to work in a bar, but a bar owner needed a license to own such an establishment. But a bartender or worker didn't need a license. But I think now that changed. I think that changed here. Yeah, but I know definitely in the state of Indiana where she lives, she needs a license. But Negz could probably speak to that better than we can.
Because you are escaping through substance abuse.
Yep, that's what it is. You're right on, Negz. That's what it is.
Oh, here it comes.
Oh, boy, you could tell she's about to start crying. She's about to start crying. And this is how she gets money. This is one way she gets money from her audience. It's part of the grip. Yeah, for those of you watching for the first time, if I seem heartless, if you're not familiar with MFW, let's put it this way. There is reason for me not to be heartless here. There's reason for me to be heartless. She's not a good person. Addiction or no addiction, she's just not a good person. What are we up to, Katie?
Oh, before you even say anything, and before I go any farther, okay? Lord Jesus in heaven, below me, to the left, to the right.
Reverend Negz, he's praying. Let us pray. LETTUCE, pray. Belinda, get your hater Bible out. Get your hater Bible out, Belinda.
Whatever being, almighty being out there who has created all of this this void for me to suffer in for at least 70 years and die, please forgive me for what we're about to go into. However, go to rehab, dude. Just go to court. Tell your attorney that you're going to check yourself into rehab. They might have a little lenience on you. I doubt it, but it would be best. That's probably the best thing for you right now because you are so self-destructive. And I'm not saying that out like, hey, but everybody's a human being. But like, you do what you want. But that is like, if I want to give you any advice, that's the only advice I'm going to give you through this whole video.
Here's the thing. It's a first offense for her, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know how the penal code works in Indiana. I know here in Quebec, particularly for a first offense, you can negotiate time in rehab instead of jail. Like if you're going to, because even a lot of first-time drug offenses here in Canada, you can still land you in mandatory jail time thanks to not Prime Minister Trudeau, who we have now, but the previous one, Stephen Harper. Okay, when he made mandatory minimums a thing. His tough on crime bills and all that. But people were able to negotiate time in rehab instead of doing it in jail. Now, is that option available to Katie? We don't know. Her court date is on March 23rd. I guess we'll know more then. And I think we're going to start to see some real tea spilling at that time. And yes, boys and girls, we hear the Mad Hatters, my Mad Hatters. We hear it. Straight Talking Fedora Chick will be here for it.
Go to rehab.
But Negz will be there first for it. I'll be there second.
And then, you know, your life, whatever, one reason or another, whatever. For me, I had to lose that reality, or, you know, that escape. Because it caused me way more problems. And shit. But when you get sober, you feel every fucking emotion.
That's actually true. I felt it. Not just the last time, like when I quit for good. Because I tried going into recovery before and I relapsed on and off before I finally stuck for me over 20 years ago. But yeah, it's true. You do feel every goddamn emotion. Like I had even physical pain, like a simple joint pain is going to feel like you got 3rd-degree burns. Everything is amplified when you know, everything is amplified.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to pause it. Yeah.
Everything.
Yep.
And there's no escape.
Nope.
Oh, you're feeling it, and you're gonna feel it real good, man.
Nope.
Here's a crazy bit of info for you. I barely drank. I would drink like once a month. I'd go to the bar with my friends, and then after November of 2017, I slowly started drinking all the time. I wasn't this big of a mess, but I had big bottles of booze that I would just drink on every night. No big deal. Whatever.
It sucks.
Yeah, it sure does, doesn't it? Feeling emotion sucks.
Yeah, it does. I'm with you there.
What is so bad? Why don't you address the issue that is actually bothering you? What kind of demons are you dealing with? That's what I want to know. It's like, what kind of demons does one person have to be dealing with to be like this to people and to put it all out there like this? I call shenanigans on most of this.
Yeah, and I have to wonder if it's trolling on her part. She's simply trying to get money, because apparently she changed her mood quickly and quit the stream quite abruptly. She quit quite abruptly. I have to wonder if this is trolling myself. You know, yeah, she probably does have demons. I mean, you don't get this kind of addiction without them. But also, like I said, like, she's just not a good person. Like, for instance, her overt racism. Hater Nation, pay attention. You want a real racist. Here's one right here. Miss Katie. Yeah. But, you know, behavior like racism is not caused by any kind of addiction. It's learned behavior, usually from childhood, from parents, or from the neighborhood, the environment in which they grow up in. Okay, but racism does not cause addiction, and addiction does not cause racism. The two are mutually exclusive. That's just an example of how she's not a good person. The other thing is those ideations, like how she threatens people. Anybody who looks at her cross-eyed, she threatens them. She threatens to set fire to their home. She threatens to quote unquote cherry pie all over her front lawn. Also, the manner in which she has these animals. She shouldn't have any animals in the house. Now there are 3 dogs as well as 2 or 3 cats. You know, Mama Titten's gone. Mama Titten's is there. I mean, even the pets are a troll for her. I mean, like I said, none of these things are related to addiction. Maybe the violent ideations, okay, during a rage, like a drunken rage could, but there's something else there, because the flip side of it is not every drunk is violent. Not every drunk threatens violence.
I do. I think it's very opportunistic, because what was it she said to me? If I showed any emotion on the internet, oh yeah, what are you crying about today, Negz? She's been sober for 8 hours. That is stressful.
What do you do?
Yeah, that can be. The first 8 hours, it can be, especially if you're used to waking up in the morning, having your snap, crackle, belch. Yeah, it can be.
When you don't have an escape, I don't know. I guess you gotta get through it somehow, and I'm having a hard motherfucking time with this, dude. Very.
It's more than, you see, that's the other thing. It's more than just pushing through it. It's about facing the demons head on. Let me go see what you're saying in the chat. Let me go see what you're saying in the chat. Hey, John Miller. Welcome, Mad Hatter. Thank you for claiming a channel member. Welcome. Hey, Fedora, checking in. I'm lurking in at work, RN. Oh, thank you, Lane, for stopping by. Thank you. Kate cry as a river. Oh, yeah, Firefly. Hey, Death Valley. If I don't get to everybody in the chat in the last bit, don't take it personally. I lived in Kentucky, too, and can confirm. He's like that sober, I bet. Yeah, exactly, Kate. Exactly. So does Ohio and Kentucky. Definitely a fiddle. Oh, poor Michelle is getting sick again. Oh, dear Michelle. Yep, the death, right. Hate to say it, but Indiana has a lot of racists. I can't speak to that. I've never been to the American Midwest. I've only been to a few states in the United States. I've been to New York, upstate New York and Manhattan. I've been to Cape Hatteras, North Carolina on a family camping trip. I've been to the state of Virginia. I forget where I went. It was, again, a family camping trip. And I've been to Vermont to ski as a child. I went to ski in Vermont. So I can't really speak to what's happening in Indiana, so I'll take your word for it, Firefly. Yes, it is learned, Miss Priss. It is. Playing her tiny violin, or in case, or should be called a fiddle, right, Death Valley. Yeah, it sucks mad balls. Ain't easy, MFW. That's right, Miss Priss. It isn't. That's right. She's going to plead no contest to put it off for longer. Yeah, I think I'm inclined to agree with you. I don't know if she came right out and said that. Maybe you know that better than I do. But I'm inclined to agree. You're dead. You're dead, Belinda. Don't die. Fuck Harper. Right on, Nietzsche Moose. Fuck Harper. That was court order. Peter was working there, I must add. Ah, okay. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Peter Mon. There's the Peter Mon connection right there. Yeah. I think she should, too, do jail time as well, Miss Priss. I think she should, too. Oh, that's how she does it. Let us pray. Yes, let us pray. Spelled the right way, Michelle. Lettuce. I hope Belinda's got her hater Bible out. She has a license to kill. She has a license to kill, sat behind that wheel. If she's not smashed out of her head, she's either reading or ranting at comments. Yeah, and that's another thing. She's not paying attention to the road. If she's paying attention to her camera and to her chat, okay, while driving, that's not exactly safe either, whether she's been drinking or not. No, she shouldn't even be driving. You're absolutely right, Death Valley. Yeah, he was on point. He was. Okay. I just can't imagine being an alcoholic. Yeah, well, a lot of people can't imagine being a drug addict either, right? So, yeah. Firefly, you didn't go too far. I'm in Ohio, Indiana border. Ah, okay. Lane B, get to work, sis. Get to work, sis. Thank you so much for stopping by, Lane. Indiana is part of the Bible Belt. Is it really, Firefly? Okay, I learn something new every day. Learn something new every day. Okay. Oh, you also live in Indiana now. Okay. All righty. All right, let's get back to it.
Turn your notifications off, bro.
Is there a rattle on her car?
I don't even want to, I don't know.
Is there a rattle on her car or something? Anybody here? Oh, God. She's a mess.
You know what? Spit it out.
I just hate it, dude.
Nobody likes being sober. Who likes to be sober? Everybody would be high or drunk all the time if they could. You know?
I fucking hate it.
Well, I don't know if everybody would. I don't know if everybody would. Wants to be drunk and high all the time. I don't know if anybody. I don't know. Do I want to be drunk or high a lot of the time in the 21 years I've been in recovery? I won't lie. I've had a rough 2 years. While I have not relapsed, okay, my resolve has kept me sober. I won't lie. I have thought about getting high or getting absolutely smashed. I've thought about it. But I don't do it because I tell myself all the trouble I used to get into. Yes, Michelle, way more trouble than I get into here on social media. Way more trouble. You should have known me back then, Michelle. Should have known me back in those days. But yeah, when I think about it, it's just what keeps me on the straight and narrow is I'm older now. I'm much older now. I am not that young anymore. I cannot do the all-night party, the all-night binging, not eating. And it took a toll on my health eventually. And plus the stress. Oh, God, are the cops going to arrest us today? What are they going to arrest us for? It's the kind of stress I don't need anymore. Don't want it, don't need it, you know? And especially now, I cannot have any alcohol because as many of you know, my doctor diagnosed me with, announced the news just 2 weeks before Christmas that I'm a diabetic. So now with diabetes, I can't drink alcohol anyway. So here we go.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you destroy your lifestyle? You think she's
This too shall pass, they say.
Did she destroy her lifestyle? This is the thing about MFW in particular. I think no matter what she does, she destroys her lifestyle. Her lifestyle is okay. Okay, this is not going to sound nice, but I'm not always a nice person. Many of you, my Mad Hatters, know that I'm not. I'm going to tell it to you straight. Her lifestyle that she puts out on camera, the so-called reality show, is how shall I put it? God, I'm looking for my words right now. I'm not looking for a nice word. I'm looking for an appropriate word. Yeah, I go through word loss, and now is one of them. Her entire lifestyle is a train wreck. It's a trash fire. Her entire lifestyle is a trash fire. Even this facade of trying to get sober, because like I said, I don't believe she is. But yeah.
Well, fucking make it pass. Damn.
You think she's going through DTs? If it's this bad, if she's not been drinking that much, like in the last 8 hours or whatever.
I don't think it's a DTs. Wouldn't she be shaking? She wouldn't even be able to hang on to the wheel of that car, to the steering wheel of that car. She wouldn't even be able to focus. I mean, she already can't focus on the best of circumstances, but it would be worse, if you know what I'm trying to get at.
And then, you feel everything, man. It's like every emotion is just so much more intense.
Yeah.
It's like, no wonder I fucking drank so much. No fucking wonder.
Lord, man.
Beating this alcohol is it's kicking my ass, dude.
Yeah, it is whooping your ass. WrestleMania, and you have...
And welcome to the early stages of withdrawal. It is going to kick you in the ass. Welcome.
You are counting the lights.
Big time right now.
Yep.
And that's another thing that keeps me, anytime I think about straying away, that's another thing. I don't want to go through withdrawal again. I really don't. Don't want to go. Not with all the health issues I have currently.
It's almost like you're losing, like, your friend, okay? And I know this sounds fucking pathetic.
Actually, as twisted as that sounds, it's not the first time I hear that. That quitting the drugs or quitting the alcohol, it's like losing their spouse or losing their friend. It's sad truth, but it's not the first time I've heard that. In other words, Katie, you're not unique, okay? You are not unique. You are not special.
But it's like you're losing your friend, the one thing that you can count on that won't let you down. Shit like that.
But it has let you down.
Codependency.
Then you got the pump.
It has let you down. It has let you down. In so many ways. It's probably let you down financially. It's probably hurt your channel. I mean, you did lose 2 sponsorships. You did lose a merch store. I believe you lost a lot of VIPs. But frankly, I think you overcharge. You got to lower the prices of your monthly VIPs, dear. You got to lower your prices.
scrutiny of people.
When you're on a public platform, that's
Even
what
when
happens.
you're not drinking, they're still gonna fucking say you're drinking, shit like that.
Oh, so you can't handle what you dished out willingly to people over the last 4.5 years on YouTube, right? That's what you're saying? Since 2016, you've been dishing out your own brand of drama and content based on conjecture mostly. And now you want people to feel bad that you have to be judged. Okay.
The sad truth is, and Negz probably knows this as well as we do. Negz probably knows this as well as we do. There are people who still buy into this act of hers. There are people. How much do you want to bet she got a lot of PayPal donations? The more she was crying, the more the PayPal donations were coming in.
You know, I guess I have a comment. But God damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
I'm so upset right now.
Yeah, that's cool.
Over everything. There's not just one thing. It's everything. It's every fucking thing.
Okay, we all go through rough times, Katie. You don't take it out on society in general.
Everything sucks, doesn't it?
I'm so, like, I feel so lonely. Like, more than I ever have. And it's not, I've got a million people around me, but I feel so lonely.
Hey, I'm lonely too, and my friends are all online. But I come on my shit, but I don't take it out on society in general.
You're lucky to have them.
And I know a million people have fought this off and have done better. But God damn it, it's so hard.
It is. It's not going to be easy.
No.
It's not going to.
It's so hard.
It's gonna get harder. It's gonna get harder. It's gonna get harder before it gets better.
I had a full face of makeup on.
Mm-hmm.
I've
What
lost
happened?
another 17
fuck.
pounds. I've gone from a size
Hang
12
on.
down
Yes,
to a
I'm
size
cheap.
6.
I don't have
But
I don't have ad block or YouTube
I
Premium.
remember last time I cried, I was crying because I was drunk. Now I'm crying because I'm sober. And it fucking sucks, you guys.
Yeah. Yeah. Welcome to the real world. Welcome to the life of a human being. You cry when you're sober, you cry when you're drunk, you cry when you're high.
Oh man, I don't know what to think about this so far, yo. I mean, I get it, but it's real hard for me. I'm having to dig real super deep to have some empathy, and the human, the human being in me gets it. I do, but I also get what another part of her issue is too, and it's not.
That super chat burrito of his. I love it. I love it. But Negz, yeah, what Negz says, I get that too. It is very hard to find empathy for somebody who is not a good person to begin with. Obviously, it's a lot easier. You see an addict around you who's suffering, but they're really a good person. They're whether they're a family member or your spouse or your friend or your own children, if they're adults or teenagers, you know, that's one thing. But for someone like her, who's just, you know, doesn't come off as likable, she abuses her audience, let's put it that way. She abuses those around her. It is very hard to muster any kind of sympathy.
And MFW is my employer. She signs my paychecks.
Guess she's signing mine too right now. Okay.
All hail Terry Coleman. Katie, what goes around, comes around, goes around. Quit crying. Thank you very much. Lazy Day. All hail Lazy Day as well. She's a perfect example of why doctors require proof you're dealing with actual addictive behavior. Cry me a river, Karma, Katie. I agree. And you know, there's a part of me that gets it. And there's a part of me that goes, this is a hustle.
Yeah.
It's always a hustle, bro. There's always a catch. There's always a catch.
And there is that. She is trolling, you know, I mean, the more she cries, the more that these suckers that watch her are giving her PayPal donate or filling up her PayPal or her Cash App or Venmo. Sorry, we don't have Cash App or Venmo in Canada. We don't have that.
And when I see this, all I hear echoing in my head is when I don't even know how often I even cry.
Oh, God. The weenie.
My time is now. You can't see me, but my time is now.
The jazzy weenie. Let me go check you out. You miss Glasgow? Yeah, real people. We're definitely on the same wavelength then, Kate. She's not a likable person. Definitely Death Valley. That was perfect timing. Dab, like the arm thing where you stick out your arm. Hi, yup. I love to know. I love it there. The 2 Kate. No pretense in Glasgow. I'm in London for now. Okay, right on. I don't have friends. Friends are overrated. I hear you, Juicy Skittles. I hear you. Yeah, John, I dab too. That's fine. I live in London now, different world at Death Valley. She's gotten so cocky since her weight loss. There are a lot of people, I never watched her before her weight loss, but there are people who say she was a little more down to earth back then. I don't know. You don't know, you know what I mean then? By God, she's unique. It's insanity. Yep. I don't understand why anyone would stream their breakdown like this. She needs a therapist or in a detox facility. She does. Excuse me, Firefly, she does. She's not the first person to break down on camera on a live stream or on a video. It's not the first time I've seen it. But like with her especially, and I think with other YouTubers who actually have done the meltdown thing on camera, it's often a ploy for cash. You know, you get sympathy from your audience and then you try to get cash, right? Like, oh yeah, this was a valuable reminder for me too. I dab a bit. Right on. No alcohol. Yikes. I come from Glasgow where it's mandatory to drink. Really, Kate? My father was Dutch. He was from Holland. He was from the Netherlands. So yeah, drinking is a big part of that culture there too. Yeah, she was having a rank come down, but doesn't mean her pity party is warranted. Exactly, Nietzsche. Exactly. Kentucky was like that too, if I remember correctly. I was a kid. Remember my stepfather coming into the counties to get alcohol on Sundays. Oh, wow. Ebb and flow, darkness, no alcohol. Oh, wow. Very conservative. Some states don't even sell liquor on Sundays. Really, John? Wow. Huh. Still to this day. Geez, the things I learn. The Bible Belt is a group of states that cling to the Bible, followed explicitly, lots of hate and shaming. I've heard. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. Tushy got banned from Mike's Thoughts because he was being mean about Chantal, and she told him some truth, and he went mean girl and banned her. Really, John? I didn't know that. I don't watch Mike's Thoughts. I know who he is, but I don't watch him. So I don't know. I hate women who cry on demand. I don't know how to cry on demand, Kate. I don't know how. I don't know how to cry on demand. I really don't. MFW Stan should sponsor her to fill up an empty vodka bottle with tears at Death Valley. She needs some edibles to lock her door. She's not a likable person. We're definitely on the same wavelength. There we are. There we go. Okay, if I didn't get to everybody, again, don't take it personally. It's because I can't, when I'm watching the other screen, I can't. Yeah, I figured as much, John. I figured as much. Okay, don't. Okay, take it personally. If I don't get to every bit of the chat, it's because when I'm on the other screen watching, I can't see the chat. Okay.
I keep hearing echoing in my head, her. What are you crying about now, Negz? Even when I wasn't, even when I was just talking about my personal experiences in life. What are you crying about now? Go into Twitter. What's he crying about now? What's welfare? What's Rattle Can crying about now? This, that, everything in between. Getting everybody else in on it. And that shit just was constant. And then I hear her do this and I'm like, it's hard.
Maybe karma is hitting Katie after all. Maybe that's what Negz is expressing here. Karma is getting her.
It's hard for me to, I don't know. I'm 50-50, man.
Yep, right on.
Rehab. That's the only advice I'm giving.
It's like all my friends are gonna go out and have a good time. And
What?
it's hard to breathe, you.
I told you to put it out. Okay. Well, what? I told you like 10 minutes ago. You're in here like, dude, can't breathe because of it, man. Like, what? I told you to put it out. Now you're complaining to me. What do you want me to do about it? They're not burning now, are they? You put another one in there, didn't you? You put spaghetti in the incense holder. Well, yeah.
Okay, that's one way of cooking, I suppose. Excuse me, because I don't smoke enough. Yeah, spaghetti in the incense holder. I guess that's one way to go about it.
Holy shit, he kills me. Lest we forget, it was last week she was doxing an innocent woman to 800 people, but now she's sad. Yeah, see, that's the shit that takes away from. Okay, yeah.
I see she still doxes people. Yep, you see, she's getting no revelation, no epiphany whatsoever. You know, she's still up. It's vintage Katie, still up to her old tricks. She doxed somebody very recently, as you just heard.
Yeah, I don't feel bad. Nah.
I don't know who she doxed, but she doxed someone.
Shit,
Thank
I'm
you.
miserable at home.
Yep.
I don't want to go live. I don't want to talk to nobody.
So why are you live?
Tina.
Why are you live, Katie? If you didn't want to go live, you didn't want to talk to no one, then why are you live? Why did you go live? Oh yeah, bail money, honey, cheeseburger money, honey, because the struggle is real.
Uh-huh.
God, great minds think alike,
Makes
man.
me so sad, honey. I don't like my sponsor. I don't like anything.
So ask for a new sponsor. I don't know how. Look, when I did NA and I didn't like my sponsor, I requested a change. Okay. Yeah, I agree. You have to be comfortable with your sponsor. A sponsor is not there to coddle you either. And maybe that just might be a case because she's used to being coddled by her audience, and she's got her sponsor who's likely doesn't watch her channel, doesn't care about her channel. But if it's that bad, request a change. But again, if you change your sponsor, don't, ask for somebody to give you the ass pats that you think you deserve.
They could do with this.
You're not supposed to like it. You're not supposed to like it. You know what I didn't like? You know what I didn't like? Being harassed over lies that you helped spread. I didn't like that at all. You know what else? You know what other people don't like? Being harassed over lies that you're spreading.
It's true. So true.
I
Oh dear.
feel like
What are you going to do?
She's a petulant child.
It's always a good idea to keep paper towel or some kind of wipes in the car. It's always a good idea. No, seriously, it's always a good idea. Okay, dear.
it's just so hard.
That's what I'm saying, tragic. To see tragic,
I'm a crybaby.
she's tragic. She has hermetically sealed herself inside of a hug box.
Yeah.
Where only everybody in her chat, she'll have 800 people there, and her chat moves at the same speed, or actually slower than my members only chats. Bro, it's severe. Her hug box addiction and codependency is severe.
I tried when I was drunk. I'm gonna cry now all the time because it sucks.
It sucks. Yeah, it's supposed to.
I don't know if it gets better. I want it to get better. It hasn't gotten better.
Well, you got to give it time, right?
And every
It's going to get
day
worse.
that
It's going to get worse before it gets better. That's all I can say. It's going to get worse. Everybody is different when they go into recovery mode. Everybody is different. But one thing I can pretty much guarantee, Katie, it's going to get worse before it gets better.
it gets harder and harder.
Yep.
Especially when I get to see my friends all out having fun without me. And
Hey, we've been on lockdown here. The bars are closed. Bars have been closed since October.
It sounds like me when I got grounded at 15.
There's that too.
Hey, sure, my friends are out having fun without me. getting her wieners touched. I'm stuck at home watching MTV. Actually, that's probably cool being home watching MTV because I never had any money. Never had any money. All my friends had money. But if I had money, there's this dick that I hung out with who had a truck with 2 gas tanks, and you could switch between them, or a gas.
Travel fast.
Hate it. I want to drink so bad, you guys.
Yeah.
It is unfucking real.
It's par for the course.
Yeah.
Like, I just want to drink for a week.
Is that cranberry juice in the backseat of your car?
Uh-oh.
Dude, there's a...
And is that cranberry juice only cranberry juice?
You got a whole ass bottle of cranberry juice in the backseat of your car. I know that's not for a kidney infection or a urinary tract infection. Whatever it may be, who cares? An infection of the pee-pee tract.
That better be straight cranberry.
We know that's what you mix your drinks with, so I was just pointing it out.
Big straight, not even fucking, and not come back to.
This breakdown after her trip to the bank to draw all of her money. That's weird, dude. Just pay your bills. Who doesn't pay their freaking bills, bro? Who doesn't do that? I pay my bills. I mean, it's not a big deal. You just
I pay mine. I pay mine too.
make sure you've got the money to do it. And if you're struggling, you don't do shit that you can't afford, bro. Like, you don't go get your nails did. You don't go get your hair did.
True.
You don't go do leisure things, man. Like, we
Always. The rent comes first. Rent comes first. You got to feed yourself. You got to pay, keep the lights on. Got to keep the heat on. Got to keep the internet going, especially during pandemic times, because it seems to be our only method of communication these days. Yeah. Got to pay your taxes. It's one thing none of us can escape.
we don't do that. We don't do that. You know, we maybe, this is the leisure thing we do. We mask up. We triple mask up in case Lord Fauci is lurking in the corner of Walmart like a security camera. We go to Walmart and walk around. That's what we do. Yep. Life. Welcome to life.
Me.
Nothing.
I don't know how to get through this.
You are obvious. That's what I've been saying all along. And
You're going to have to talk to your sponsor.
I don't know why, dude. It is for the life of me. I look back to 2017, 2018, hell, even 2019 for a little bit, and I'm like, why the fuck did I give so much power? Why did I give people so much? It baffles me today.
I got an AA meeting in 30 fucking minutes.
Yay, AA.
And I've been going there looking like shit.
Who cares what you look like at AA? I'm sure half the people that go in, especially the newcomers, don't exactly look like that Instagram, glam Instagram models. God, who cares what you look like for AA? You're not there. Well, maybe for some people. But ostensibly, you're not there to pick up a dude.
Oh,
I don't give a fuck.
yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah,
There you go.
So,
It's AA, bro.
anyways, I just
There
want
you
to
go.
call and tell you guys.
It's not a beauty pageant. It's just it's
Exactly. Thank you, Negz.
AA.
I'm struggling really fucking bad right now.
Mhm.
So if I'm not here for the next day or so,
Mhm.
you know, I am fucking struggling, dude.
Okay.
Bad. But I'm gonna get through it.
You know, man, and that's another factor that makes all this emotion being displayed moot to me, is the fact that she was drinking and driving. And not only was she drinking and driving, her irresponsible behavior drug her father into the mix and put another drunk person on the road.
This is all true. If anybody remembers the incident before Christmas, it was pretty much a week before Christmas this all went down, right? Her dad was also driving drunk that night. He was at the bar with her. He drove drunk. The only difference is she got nailed. He didn't. He somehow got away. Daddy Wonderful somehow got away. But yeah, here's the thing. I'm not convinced that she wants to. I mean, she lays it out here. She doesn't want to give up drinking. Now, I'm not saying the fact that she misses it like an old friend or she sees her friends going off to the bar, because I think every addict goes through that at the beginning. But with her in particular, I'm not seeing any resolve from my observation as a recovering addict, I'm not seeing the resolve here. I don't know. Maybe you feel differently in the chat. I'm going to come to you right now. I'm going to come to you. Lil Negz is so funny. Wonder where he gets his kikiness from, right? Death Valley. Why worry about what others are doing? Concentrate on your own progress. Exactly. Yeah. And that's the thing. No two addicts are alike and no two recoveries are alike. You can't really compare notes all the time. You can some of the time, not all the time. And you got to work your own program. You know, you've got to work your own program, whatever that may involve, you know. And I don't rent bills, food. What do you then do what you want with what's left or spend? Where did everyone go? Did Katie drive them away? I wouldn't be surprised, Death Valley. I'm still here. I'm just working. 30 minutes left, though. Right on, Nietzsche. Right on. Yep. She hid out on a side street and then started driving again, and cop caught her. Yeah, that's pretty much how that went down, Death Valley. Did everybody leave? Did everybody leave earlier? Belinda, did Belinda leave? Because I haven't seen Belinda in the chat for a while. LOL. Don't know where everyone is gone. Is it dinner time? Yeah, it is dinner time in the Eastern time zone. It is. Here in Eastern time zone, it is dinner for many people. Yeah, nah, you had a witness. Yeah. Yes, you did. LOL, yeah. Yeah, but Kate, you're still here. Death Valley is still here. A lot of people are still here. Others who are watching, not in the chat, you're still here. Thank you so much. Please give a thumbs up to this stream. If you haven't done so already, please consider doing so. It's a free way to help your girl. All right, let's go.
Them's facts. Them's are facts, honey, according to her. Just saying. She got caught. He did not.
Yep. That's exactly. Yep.
I'm gonna get through it.
Yeah, probably.
I gotta be good. I gotta be strong.
Hey, yeah. I mean, hey, I'm not rooting against you. I'll say that. I'm not rooting against you. I would be seriously out of pocket if I did.
They say that, when you get sober, things like life is better and all this. Well, I'm waiting on it. Please, God, please, Jesus.
It's going to take a while. It takes getting used to. It's a whole new lifestyle. It's not like just simply quitting drinking. That makes you simply a dry drunk. Okay, as I pointed out earlier, it simply makes you a dry drunk. Life will get better. I mean, yeah, there are going to be things that you might miss initially, but with that, and it's like I mentioned, it's the consequences too that go with it. With everything, there is consequences. There's always the good and the bad and the ugly with everything. And recovery is no different. Recovery really is not different. Life will get better. It's just going to get a lot harder before it gets better. Plus, there's that court date coming up. We don't know what's going to happen then. She may well plead no contest in some deal. As far as I know, it's her first offense, as far as we know. And depending on how the penal code in the state of Indiana works, depending on how that works, it's going to get worse.
Try to make it better because I can't.
Can we get the Wallflowers to write a song called One Eyebrow? All right. Yep. Sad for shit.
Is that you just feel everything so much more intensely.
Yeah.
Someone hurts my feelings. God damn it. My feelings are so fucking hurt.
Cry me a river, sister. Yeah, it's called reality.
Yep.
It's called reality.
Yep.
It's part of the matrix that most of us exist in. You
Yep.
refuse to be there because you slosh your brain around in toxic chemicals all the time.
There you go.
If I get mad, I'm so mad. And, it's just like everything's amplified. Every fucking emotion. I'm happy. I haven't had extreme happiness yet. I'm waiting on that. You guys, oh my God.
What? Boo-hoo, you can't be fucked up all the time. You can't be drunk all the time. You can't be using drugs all the time. Sorry about it, sister. Like, thank God you didn't kill anybody when you got busted. And thank God that people are keeping tabs on you. Holy shit.
Thank you.
I'm a big fucking crybaby.
Yep.
And I'm mean. And I'm an asshole to people.
Yep.
Shit like that. And I don't
no argument here.
deserve to cry, but I am. And
you know, all I ever asked for was a sincere apology. And I would dip. What's up?
Here, we'll just move this up a bit.
fucking pathetic with that thing. God.
You said it, not me.
That's what's going to get me through it. It is the pure fucking humiliation of it all.
Yeah, not like being humiliated. It's called being humbled, sweetie. That's humble pie. That shitty taste in your mouth, that's from eating crow.
Hate going to the fucking meetings.
I think a lot of people don't, or they're apprehensive at first. But Katie, you got to do it, especially if the court ordered you to do it.
I hate it. I hate going in there. You're by yourself. A bunch of other assholes that have fucking stories for days. And
Welcome to the 12-step movement, Katie. Welcome to the 12-step movement. For many, telling their stories in a 12-step meeting is cathartic to them.
Weeks? Are you kidding me?
you know, the club where nobody can drink. Like, what the fuck?
This is a great monologue.
Maybe everyone feels like that. I hope they do. I hope they do.
Yeah, we all Shakespearean quality monologue.
So, you know, I'm not the only one.
I mean, like, you know, and this is just me. I'm just spitballing here. The best thing she could have done if she was serious about recovery and serious about getting sober, and I'm not trying to make it about me, but I think out of all the people that she's, and it's subjective, and this is very personal to me, all the people that she's done shitty things to, she should have started with me, with a sincere fucking apology, and let this shit die, and let.
I think that's the 9th step, actually, if I'm not mistaken. I haven't been to a meeting in many years. But I think that's the 9th step. If it's not, it's definitely one of the 12 steps, is making amends to those you hurt when you were in active addiction. So an apology to Negz, would certainly qualify for that 9th step.
Let this shit go. But Negz, you could let it go. Nah. Doesn't affect me. It would do her. I guarantee it would lift a ton of weight off her shoulders. If she just started, if not me, pick somebody else and apologize to him. Just start there. Fuck's sake. Yeah,
he's right. And it is, and as I mentioned, it is one of, I believe it's the 9th step. If not, it's definitely one of the steps. The trouble is, Katie, I don't think she's gotten to the first step. And that's to admit that you have a problem and that you are helpless over, that you have a problem and that you're helpless over the problem. I don't think she's gotten to past step 1 yet.
She's whinging that she's not the center of attention at AA meetings.
Yes, there is that, Negz. You know her well.
I don't know what she's whinging because she has to be sober. Exactly, Noodlehead. Exactly.
You know her well, Negz. She has to be the center of attention. She's used to being the center of attention on her so-called reality show on her streams. She can't be the center of attention at an AA meeting. No, especially when you're a newbie. Oh, because basically you're expected to kind of observe in the background at first.
She is a narcissist.
Uh-huh.
Well, Jesus Christ, I look forward.
Yes, you can just call me Negz.
Yeah.
See, she's upset, she's crying, she's a mess, but she has the forethought to lower the visor, and I don't know, correct? I don't know, check this out. She's about to put on makeup, or at the very least, check how she looks. Okay, at the very least, if not, put on makeup. Okay, I wasn't far.
She's
I
only
wasn't.
doing meetings because her attorney told her to. She isn't trying to do better to be better. That's whack, dude. Why even bother then?
Oh my God.
Oh dear, my God. The melodrama. The melodrama. You're welcome back to an episode of As the Tummy Turns.
I fucking hate my life right now.
Hey, a lot of people's lives ain't going so hot these days. Mine sure ain't. But we somehow get by.
The only thing I love is my fucking
Vodka cranberry?
dogs and my cats.
Mm-hmm.
Which you can't even take care of properly.
You guys.
Oh yeah, I would love the people. I would love the people that paid my bills too.
Yeah, same here.
It's sad that you have to like
Same here.
keep shuffling through people like this. You treat people so horribly. You do.
You do. Yes, he
honestly
does.
and earnestly treat your viewers like garbage, and it's really disturbing to see people stick around for it.
Indeed. No argument there.
My parents.
Ah, Lana and
I'm a
Daddy
bad
Wonderful.
person for I didn't do nothing.
Lana and Daddy Wonderful. Let's see what's happening with them.
You motherfuckers always have my back too, and I don't know why I'm such a shitty daughter. I am. I'm mean. I'm hateful. They made me this way.
They made her this way. There might be some truth to that, actually. From what I've seen, Daddy Wonderful is not, and Lana, they're not exactly pillars of society, neither. There may be some truth to that.
Whoa! Whoa!
But that was quite a 180. First she says, I've been a shitty daughter and I don't deserve your support and all that. And then they made me this way. Like 0 to 60. Let me see what you're all saying. You're no lurker. You're cooking good food. Don't distract yourself. You'll burn the cheese. Don't burn the cheese, John Miller. Do not burn the cheese. Ken pops in the chat, Juicy, LMAO. Well, the only way he can pop into this chat is if he takes out a membership, Death Valley. If he's lurking, hi, Ms. Hussy. Hi, Ms. Hussy. I see all of you lurkers. Say hi. Now, some of the lurkers might be friends of the channel or just not channel members. They're Mad Hatters, too. But, yeah, I'm sure there are some trolls lurking. Oh, well. I'm glad I can keep you entertained. I'm really glad I can keep you entertained. Means I'm doing well. Mostly miss me talking to myself whilst Katie sobs. Okay. You can't look to others to solve it for you, being comfortably numb for too long. Kate, you're still here. Yep. Okay, sorry if I'm missing anybody. I'm still, okay. Oh, yes, the potato freezes up here, around here too, John. Yep, Mad Hatters. That's it. Oops, I forgot it's a member chat. Sorry, lurkers, I love you all. Yeah, I'm sure there are some trolls watching Juicy, but I'm sure there are a lot of friends of this channel watching too, you know. There are a lot of friends of this channel, and you're all appreciated. Me too, Juicy, totally forgot. Yeah. All right. Let's get to the home stretch.
Bro, totally, dude. Like, what are you doing? What was that? Look, dude. It just switched.
Yep.
Like that. You know.
See, this is why I can see right through her. She went from 0 to 60. Like from, oh God, I've been a bad daughter and I love them and they support me and I don't deserve it too. You made me this way.
I'm a shitty child, but they made me this way. Wow.
Yeah, 0 to 60.
Carry on.
Okay. But I don't know why they have my back. They always do, no matter what.
Yeah, you shouldn't be talking shit about them.
Yeah, true.
You shouldn't be talking shit about people.
Exactly.
Even if it were true, I don't think I could ever. But look, man, I wouldn't say anything about my parents online if it wasn't positive. There's no sense in that. You know, I understand people want to share their stories and shit. That's fine. But like stuff like this, you know, that's just bagging on somebody. That's shitty. They're your parents. They tolerated you. And I understand most of us are a byproduct of our environment. Or product of our environment.
Yeah.
Whatever.
That's what I said.
But most people,
You got.
but I know plenty of people who had shitty childhoods.
Yep.
And were just fine as adults. They weren't.
They weren't hurting other people or threatening to hurt other people.
I got you guys too.
Play what again?
The tiny violin.
Oh, the part.
I'm mean, I'm hateful. They made
Yep.
me this way.
Yikes.
Oh boy.
Okay? I
Yowzers.
don't know why they have my back. They always do.
Yowzers. Let's check
Why I'm
this
such a shitty daughter. I am. I'm mean, I'm hateful. They made
Yep.
me this way.
What?
Again, and then she looks straight into the camera. I'm mean, I'm hateful, like she's a little off focus, away from the camera, and then looks straight in the camera. They made me this way.
She needs to get screened. Because, honey, look, man. Let me shoot straight. Let me shoot from the hip with you here. I know a little bit about mental illness. Just a little bit. And I'm not a professional. I'm not on YouTube. I'm not an armchair doctor. I'm none of that shit.
Dr.
But
Armchair.
I know it when I see it. And addiction is an illness, okay? I mean, it's something that you can change. So but I understand how people get enslaved to addiction. So I'm not, kudos, big ups to anybody that's in recovery. Man, fucking A, dude. Fucking A.
Yeah.
Okay?
That shit's hard to get away from.
They always
True.
do.
They do. And you take it for granted.
I got you guys,
Yep. No, I
I
don't.
got you guys too.
Uh-huh.
I got a lot to be thankful for. I got to start to remember that, even though my world is crashing down.
Yes, it is.
I got a lot to
Oh!
So, thank you all just for being here. I need a couple days to fucking. Oh my God, you guys don't even realize. One day I'll be able to tell you everything. I can't. Of course I can't. I never can. I get silenced on my own fucking channel now.
Uh-oh. How does she get silenced on her channel? I realize YouTube has some ridiculous rules about about the words we can and can't say. And I'm not even talking about the swearing. I mean, there's even a state you can't even mention on YouTube for, I get all that, but I still say pretty much what's on my mind. I have to find new ways of phrasing the damn thing. And yeah, about half my videos get yellowed out for monetization. And when you turn restricted mode on, you'll notice about more than half my videos disappear from my channel all of a sudden. And they only pop back on when you turn the restricted mode off. But, pretty much I say what I want. Okay, I don't know who's censoring me on my channel.
I hate that.
What now?
I hate that.
What? I missed it. What? I missed it.
So, thank you all just for being here. I need a couple days to fucking.
Take all the time you need, honey.
One day I'll be able to tell you
Take all the time you need, honey.
everything. I can't. Of course I can't. I never can. I get silenced on my own fucking channel
Again, how?
now.
You get silenced on your own channel. Maybe maybe the shit you want to say, you shouldn't say.
Yeah.
if that's not a red flag for your ass, I don't know what is, dude.
Look.
I hate that.
Wow.
I hate that I can't even say what I say.
Because half the shit you say is vile towards other people, man.
True.
Nobody wants to hear that.
True.
Because someone's gonna goddamn take me to court every time.
Well, that's what you get for stalking, harassing, doxing, and
Thank you.
oh my God, is slandering people, dude.
Thank you.
Has she never had consequences to her own actions in her life?
Doesn't sound that way, or if she does, she's forgotten about them. I don't think she understands consequences. Yeah, I truly don't think in the 33 years or however old she's been on this planet, I truly don't believe she understands the term consequences. Hence another reason why I don't believe that she's taking recovery that's going to stick. I don't believe it's going to stick for that reason. She doesn't understand consequences.
You know?
And that's the other thing. He's right there, censoring you on your channel. Yes, too bad we don't like it, when you call people the N-word or you threaten to, quote unquote, turn people into cherry pie in your front yard, and you talk about your guns, and you talk about setting people's houses on fire with people in them, and you talk about doxing them, and you encourage your audience to help you dox said people. Yeah. Okay, if that's censorship to you, guilty as charged. Guilty as charged.
She's already said too much.
Yeah, she has. And I'm sure her lawyer, if he were to find out about that stream. You see, Katie, you can dirty delete it all you want. But you get people like Negz, you get commentary channels like Negz, like myself, who are making this live on.
That's her problem. Is she gets online and does all this online in front of a live audience and thinks that it's cute.
I'll bet her lawyer must be cursing and pulling whatever left of his hair or her hair out.
Thank you all for being here, okay?
Oh, yeah, whatever.
You're welcome. Say no more. We're glad to do it.
I go to this meeting. I gotta go see. I gotta talk to Deezy.
There you go.
Deezy. She sounds like a good therapist.
There you go.
I feel like I'm the first nervous breakdown. Life is too much for me right now. I'm so sick to my stomach.
Yeah, stress.
The stress will do it, but yeah, a little tummy upset could be a withdrawal symptom. Assuming you actually did. You are abstaining from alcohol. Yeah, tummy trouble would definitely be part of that.
A nervous breakdown will do that. I pooed blood.
Ugh. Oh.
I had a hole in my gut.
I had a stomach ulcer too, often. I've had several stomach ulcers. First one I had, I was 17. Doctor told me at that time that he'd never seen a kid so stressed out.
She is desperation mode.
Yep.
Common thing for people who have severe alcohol dependency. I've been there, done that, grew from it.
Yep.
She needs to do the same. Word.
Absolutely.
Wise words from AV.
You kill her, dude. You kill her.
I know you guys got my back. I know you can do this. I'm gonna prove
No, I don't have your back.
I hope
it's just really hard. It's really hard.
Mm-hmm.
You know what, man? I don't celebrate. You know what? There's very few instances in my life where I'm going to celebrate anybody failing. Okay? This type of failure, I'm not going to celebrate it. I'm not going to pop bottles and dunk on her failure. What am I doing right now? I'm giving my opinion on her live stream. I'm not celebrating this. I've said my only advice over and over again will always be go to rehab. Just go to fucking rehab.
And get off camera. Although I'm pretty certain if she were to end up in rehab, there won't be any live streams. They take away your devices at most centers, at least here in my province. They take away all your devices. And if you have access to a computer specifically for email, better believe that all the social media sites are going to be blocked out. Come on, Katie. Chin up.
Yeah, those are her notifications going off.
Okay,
Yeah.
forget this happened.
Yeah, I was about to say that all those dingies I heard are not from my end. Okay, just to be clear, I'm not as popular as Ms. Wonderful is. Go figure.
No. No, you already planted the seed.
I gotta go in here, clean my fucking face up.
Yep. You go do that. Get ready for AA.
Mm-hmm.
No shame in AA, guys. But
Nope, there isn't.
I go do what I gotta do.
Yes, you
All
do.
right.
You do. And there is no shame in going to 12-step meetings. I did it. A lot of people find it still a useful tool. Going to AA or NA. There is absolutely no shame in it. I encourage anybody to go to a meeting if they can find one. Find a sponsor you're copacetic with.
I mean, if you're doing it because I guess maybe most people start out doing AA when they're put in these type of situations because it is court ordered and it's not for self-growth.
Yep.
But I think that, people can actually go and learn to grow from that and get away from that after they hear some stories, horror stories from other people. And I mean, I've been to AA meetings. I've been to NA meetings. I've done it all, dude. I've done it.
Yeah, me too. And yeah, I have to say there are some people who are only there because, like Katie, they are court ordered to go. Many of them, sadly, like I said, because it's like I said at the very beginning, only the addict themselves can decide. Okay, it doesn't, sometimes a serious illness doesn't catch on. A potential jail sentence doesn't catch. Sometimes it never catches. Sometimes it does. And it's no different. Those who may be court ordered into going to NA or AA meetings and they're just there for the signature on the card. But you do meet the odd person out of that group. You do and can meet the odd person who does find an epiphany in the meeting by listening to one of the stories of one of the other members that are, telling sometimes they do get an epiphany. I don't see Katie being one of those people. You got to remember, those of you who are new watching me, okay, there are a lot of people who like to see the best in people. I'm not one of them. And Katie, I really don't, I really don't, for a variety of reasons, which I've described here in this stream and in previous videos I've done on her. I've got a whole MFW playlist to check out at your leisure.
Oh, there's just different points in my life. I felt lost. I felt alone. I felt bewildered.
Yeah.
I felt disenfranchised.
I feel all those things, brother. Negz, I feel you. I feel all those things, especially these days, Negz. But, the difference between her and then people like Negz and myself, we somehow get through. We don't set out to hurt other people. Okay, if we do, it's unintentional. But overall, we don't set out to harm other people.
I went to a meeting. It wasn't for me, and I ducked out. But I learned from it. Because
there you go.
There's people. There's somebody out there has it worse than you. I mean, that doesn't make your suffering any less, but it is true.
I just had a little breakdown. It's fine. Forget it happened. I'll be back later.
I'm sure.
Maybe not today. Soon. I love you all. Peace out. Bye.
There we go.
Dude.
Whoa. That was an abrupt ending.
Okay. No.
And then she dirty deleted it. Yeah.
Oh. How about that?
Okay, so I'm gonna come back to you for the chat. We're gonna stop the share screen. Alrighty. AA is a hookup op for her, IMO. Yeah, little Miss Priss, a lot of people see it as a hookup opportunity. They view it as a meat market. You're not wrong. She's on Medicaid. Don't pay for rehab. It does here. Okay. She should start a GoFundMe for rehab, something actually worthy. The problem with her starting a rehab, Death Valley, is nobody trusts her. Well, okay, she's got this small group, this small hug box, maybe. But for the most part, there are people like myself, like Negz, and at least most of you in the chat, and most of you watching. I don't think would trust her with it, and I think that would be an issue. Clunge. Michelle. Sure, Jen. Oh, Michelle, you're back. Good. She's back. Yes, we are all mad, and it's a wonderful thing, John. Oh, I got a hat by my name. Very cool. Yeah. MFW, Nikocado, CG, Cali, ETC. These people really need to sit down and take a break. It must be exhausting to be fake all the time. I don't know how people can be fake all the time, Juicy Skittles. But the sad thing is, and it's not just online, it's not just on social media. I've seen it in real life. You walk the streets of downtown, you can smell the fakeness. Okay, the streets of downtown or the plateau or one of the trendier gentrified areas. The fakeness is palpable. You go to you go to work, it's fake. You go to school, it's fake. You go to a family gathering, it's fake. You go to a gathering, a party, it's fake. It's really something. How does she cope when real tragedy happens? So immature. And Michelle's playing her little tiny violin. Michelle's joining the symphony. Yeah. She's playing her tiny violin. Michelle's not impressed. How does she cope when real tragedy happens? I don't even want to think about that, Kate. I am. Yeah, I don't even want to think about that. But it's true. When you're first detoxing, everything is amplified. Everything is amplified. Even the time I tried to quit smoking for any length of time, and I'm talking about more than 48 hours or more than a week. Even when I quit smoking, everything, those times I quit smoking, everything is fucking amplified. The arthritis that I have in my left knee and my right shoulder is even more painful. Okay, I feel chest pains coming on. I felt chest pains coming on. Everything that wasn't annoying before became annoying. Okay, and seriously annoying. And what was annoying became even more annoying. You know, all this to say, I get what she's saying, but it's not special. Her dad is unusual. That's putting it mildly, Kate. Juicy, they made a career of trolling, was saying just the other day to Fedora. That's true. That's true. I think she was trolling, and I think the abrupt ending of that stream that she had, I think she got a huge donation from one of her suckers. She got a huge PayPal donation. And new ways to say the C word. Right, Michelle? Yeah. We're trying to learn that, like, see you next Tuesday. Yeah, right, Michelle. That's obviously never happened to her, Kate. Most of us have had to deal with our issues, put our big girl, big boy pants on. So true, Death Valley. So true. She should start a yeah, we already talked about that part. She's on Medicaid. Yep. Honestly, I think it wouldn't hurt if we had a few government-funded rehabs. Do those exist? In Canada, they do, but a lot of them are also private where you got to pay out of your pocket. Some with private insurance might be able to pay for it. And that's rehab centers here in Canada. But we've got some, at least here in the province, that are covered by provincial health care. Like here in Quebec, it's RAMQ. And RAMQ might, you know, God, I almost went to prison selling painkillers to an undercover. I was scared straight legit. And for a lot of people, that's all it takes, Miss Priss. Unfortunately, for others, not so much. Not so much. But I'm glad that you were able to straighten yourself out, Miss Priss. And again, congratulations on 8 years. Congratulations. Oh, yeah, Jeff, okay, cool, I'm moving. You're going to move, little Miss Priss? All right. How did you wangle yourself? Okay, Juicy. Why does she dirty delete her shit? Ms. Priss? Because she knows she's doing wrong. She knows she's doing wrong. The streams that she dirty deletes, she's breaking terms of service left, right, and center in a lot of these streams. When she's enraged or she goes off like this, she's breaking terms of service. And that's why. Meat market of drunks. Yeah, it happens. It happens. So true, fed shed by an 8-ball. Yeah, so true. Okay. Wow. Okay, we've been on for 2.5 hours. So we're going to end this very shortly. So if there are any final remarks, I'm going to put a timestamp to indicate the Hater Nation stuff we talked about and then the Negz MFW react. I'm going to put timestamps so those who wish to only tune in for certain things can do so rather than have to flip through 2.5 hours of footage. So that should be done in a few hours. I should have that done in about a few hours because it takes time for YouTube to render such a stream, as we all know. What else is coming up? On my new second channel, I should have a new upload coming up on the weekend. Yeah, a new upload on the weekend. Yeah, it's going to be Shiza F. Ucker fills out her dating site profile. Yeah. Yeah, she's going to fill out her dating site profile. Anyways, one more time. Again, all the links that I'm going to put in the chat are in the description box below. All right, so if you wish to join the channel and you can't find the join button, here is a link. I hear it's still a problem with iPhones. The join button is not there. So here's the link. Yeah, 2.5 hours. Time flies when we're having fun, right? Yeah. Okay. So one-time donations, for PayPal, rest assured, I keep all your information private. I keep all your information private. And merch, I have a merch store. Go check out my merch if you're interested. I know I got to put new designs in soon. And I've got to pull out some that haven't been selling at all. But yeah, go check what there is. Also, check out my second channel, Fedora Social Experiment, where the whole channel is an experiment. Comedy and story time. Yes, Michelle, it's your favorite part of the show. That rattle kid. So here's the second. Yeah, so go check it out. It is a Hater Nation free zone. We don't really do that kind of commentary. We do the commentary over here. We keep the trash fires here. We keep the trash fires here. Yeah, we keep the trash fires contained here at Straight Talkin' Fedora Chick. But check out my second channel. We experiment with comedy. We experiment with story time. You're going to see my alter ego, my beatnik friend. She's a ucker. You're going to see her a lot over there. You're going to see her a lot. She gives very bad poetry slams, too. We have a Discord server. Please consider joining if you haven't done so already. You have to be 18 and up to join. But we have rooms to suit all tastes, and we're pretty drama-free in there, if I do say so myself. If you want to follow me on Instagram, here, the link is coming up, too, for Instagram. If you want to follow me on Instagram. So there you go. All these links are in the description box below the video as well, if you choose to hit it later. I want to thank you all for coming in and viewing. Thank you to new channel members. Thank you to Nietzsche Moose for rejoining. Thanks to new member, John Miller. Welcome to the Mad Hatters, where we're all mad here, and it's a wonderful thing. Yeah. And thank you so much for that generous super chat, Michelle. I really appreciate it. And thank you also, Lazy Day. I appreciate your super chats for at the top of the stream. I don't know if you're still watching, Lazy Day. But thank you so much for the super chats. You all rock, everybody. Please remember, if you haven't given this video a thumbs up, please consider doing so. And please take care of yourselves and each other. And always remember, if there is somebody in your midst who is struggling, I'm not talking about Katie who's trolling, but somebody in your midst in real life who is struggling, who is alone or vulnerable, please take the time to give them a call, check in on them, hit them up on social media if they got it. Because sometimes just lending a sympathetic ear can make all the difference in the world to that person's day. So, like I said, I've left a couple of posts on my community tab. I'm looking for future suggestions because I'm still going to be doing the Hater Nation stuff as long as they're still around. I'm still around. But I'm going to definitely check that Armchair Detective and Cynthia Beaumont. I'm definitely going to check into those. Thank you again, Firefly, if you're still watching. And yeah, I don't know what's coming up next. I'm still trying to look for a male partner to come on panel with me to play Rev because I still want to do that Shani parody. So I'm still looking for a male partner on panel, not in life, on panel, to come up and play Rev. All right. So thank you all. You all rock. Catch you all in the next one. Bye. Good evening. Bon appetit if you're having supper.